Man United 2, Barcelona 1. Robert Lewandowski scoring for Barca, Garnacho and Rashford. Up the Reds!
I'm going to go 1-0 Manchester United. Hopefully Rashford plays and scores because he scores every game. But I think 1-0 Manchester United.
Barca 0, United 1, Rashford.
You agree with that?
Yes.
Morning from South Africa, guys. I'm predicting a 1-0 loss to us at the new camp, or as Joe calls it, the camp. The Europa League for me is the least important, in my view at least, in terms of the trophies. If we do, over the 2 legs, not go through, I won't be very, very disappointed. I think it will give us a little bit of breathing space to actually concentrate on the league and get ourselves comfortably into the top 4, and it will also concentrate us to maybe win the EFL Cup and then also have a good run at the FA Cup as well. So I won't be entirely unhappy if we go out at this stage. Our squad is just too thin at the moment to fight on all 4 fronts. Obviously I want United to win, but unfortunately I'm predicting a 1-0 loss.
Glenn F here doing another match day prediction for the Paddock Barcelona game. I reckon it's going to be tight. I reckon they're going to have most of the possession. I think the team's pretty much going to pick itself with the injuries and bloody whatever they call it. I've forgotten. The disqualifications. And only with Wan-Bissaka or Dalot's sort of doubt. But I reckon we're going to hold firm and we're going to do it 1-0 or 2-1. Up the Reds.
Paddock match day, not chair, and I've got a bone to pick with Stephen Howson. He made a video about how we all love the Champions League and we take so much interest in it. But we know what the big one is. It's right here tonight. The absolute Valley of the Kings, the Europa! Boom, 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 boom. I'm sure Steve, who's a reasonable guy, he'd have a sensible debate with me on this, of course.
I mean you. Listen to me. I'll fucking find you.
Well, we all know what's happening tonight. It's Barcelona. They're running away with their league. They don't concede any goals. They look ominous, and we have Martinez and Sabitzer missing. Fun. The odds aren't in our favour, but if we play it right and get our counter-attack on point with the likes of Rashford, Sancho and Garnacho, anything could happen. I'll take a draw tonight, 2-2, and get through the second leg on away goals. Bring that back. I'm too old for these changes. Trust the Notchta.
Hello and welcome to Stretford Paddock. This is the watch-along for Manchester United versus Barcelona in the Europa League round of 32 knockout phase. A tie that isn't really befitting of such a lowly standard, but I'm joined by Nathan Ellington. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing great. We've got Barcelona.
You excited?
I'm very excited. Very excited. It's like a Champions League tie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just not in Champions League.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Adam McCullough will be joining us in a few minutes, but until then, let's just get the team news up on the screen. First things first, let's do it. Let's see Manchester United's starting 11 for this game, because it's one of those starting 11s where I think anyone could have predicted certainly 9 of that 11.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Other than Wan-Bissaka, and maybe you wanted to, some people might have put a different player in there instead of Shaw at centre back, but that front sort of 7 or 8 picks itself. Thank you very much for the glass of water. And I think there's really not too much there that's surprising, is there?
No, because there was a team that I thought Ten Hag would pick, and that's the exact side that I thought he would pick. I felt like he would go with Wan-Bissaka because they're very good attacking and they got players who are great at beating players. Mm-hmm. And who else can you choose in Wan-Bissaka to stop someone one-on-one? So I thought he would play. I wanted to go with Garnacho, Rashford and Sancho. But then I could understand why Ten Hag would play this formation, because you know what? He does want to eventually have this kind of formation with a number 9 like that. So you've got to continue sticking with that and then let us get used to that kind of football and then just kick on. So yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting team. Let's just sort of go through it and what we make of it, and I'll get the Barcelona team up as well in just a second. But David De Gea, there's no other option there, really, is there? Wan-Bissaka, you've mentioned there you'd have picked him over Dalot. I think Dalot still coming back from injuries on the bench, as you can see. I think Varane and Shaw sort of picks itself at this moment in time, doesn't it? We know that Shaw is favoured over Maguire. We saw that against City, and obviously we won that game. I think, to me, those three of Shaw, Malacia and Fred were brilliant against Manchester City. Certainly in the first half, that industry, that work rate, especially Malacia and Fred, they're just legs for days, aren't they? They just keep running and keep running. Casemiro back in, how important is that? Because not only, obviously, we got through the Leeds games, 4 points from those two games, but Casemiro's out of rest now. I know it was a suspension, but he's not played a game for a week. Obviously, you're a professional footballer, you know these details that I can only guess at. There's always a line, isn't there, between rested and out of match fitness. How long do you think is the perfect time off? Because you would say a week is great, 3 weeks is probably too much. Casemiro, I think he's had 10 days off since he last played. Is that right on the cusp, or would you say he's just going to come in fresh and ready to go?
I was thinking about exactly that, to be fair. And to be fair, he's going to be training every day anyway. So that's going to be normal. It's just like you having a game Saturday and then the game, not the next Saturday, but the Tuesday. So it's not too bad. It's not too far off. He's not going to lose much. He's just going to come in pretty much fresh, and he's probably going to have a few bruises that he has let settle down now as well. That, you normally don't get that to settle down until the end of a season. So him coming back is unbelievable because, as you can see, we're not controlling games as we have done with him in. And it felt like a little bit like last season, where we're not controlling these games against even the so-called lesser teams. We should be putting them to bed, controlling them fully. But that Leeds game, both Leeds games, to be fair, I was like so nervous in both them games, especially the game at Ellen Road as well. I was like, wow, we are under pressure here. We're going to lose this. But good, we still kept the clean sheet. And then I was like crying for Martinez to come on to bring some kind of, stability to the side. And him coming in did the job. And it's just great to have him back in because, as you say, we've only got him as that kind of player in our whole squad. We need another player like him that can come in and do a job when he's not there. It's
an interesting lineup. Obviously, let's keep going through it. Then, obviously, Fred again picks himself. Sabitzer is suspended. McTominay, Eriksen, and Van der Beek are injured. It's only Mainu who's on the bench in those midfield positions. Iqbal as well, but both of those are. I think they've played less than sort of 2-4 games between them in their career. So really, they were never going to get a start in this game. And then the front three, the one you could maybe have argued was maybe Weghorst out, put Rashford up front and Garnacho on the left. That's the only sort of alternative I would have seen there. But are you happy with that front three?
Yeah, I'm happy. I am happy. That's why I realised that's why he started Sancho, to get a bit more game time in, get a bit of rust off in the game against Leeds, so then he's more ready for this game. And he needed probably more than the 45 minutes. I'm not sure how long did he play. Did he play a bit of second half as well before he came off, Sancho?
I think I think he came off around the 60th minute.
So that was good to get 60 minutes in his legs, so he's ready for this game. You got to have your best players playing, and he is obviously one of our best players when he's on form. So get him as close to as match fit as possible after being out for so long. Can he last another 60 minutes today? And then Garnacho comes on for him? I think that's probably going to happen.
That is my only worry with this team. If you look at the bench there, if let's say we're 2-0 down after 20 minutes and it's really sort of emergency time, what can we do? What can we do to try and sort of fight back in this game if things aren't going well? That's my only concern. It's
just a Garnacho, isn't it?
It's Garnacho, Pellistri maybe, but again, he's played 2 games for us. I don't think Elanga scored a goal since the game away to Atletico Madrid last season. So it's a quite a thin bench in the forward areas, isn't it? And that's no disrespect to the players, but they're all they're very young players that you wouldn't want to put in this sort of environment.
If you just remember that Bruno can go out on the right. He's done it in the last few games against City and against someone else where he's done really well. And I was thinking, why is he out there? But he's quite effective out there as well. For crossing balls into danger areas. It seems like when he gets out there, he's one of the only ones who actually puts it in the right area. So, but this is the funny thing about the Weghorst situation, because what he needs to be effective for us is the ball in the box, and the ball seems to go in the box when he comes off the field. It's weird. So we want to start seeing the ball into him.
That seemed to happen with Ronaldo and Rashford earlier in the season, where I think the game against Newcastle was the perfect example, where Rashford had that header 5 yards out, last second of the game, and everyone went, Ronaldo would have scored that. And then you think, but Ronaldo was never in those positions. Ronaldo was never having free headers, and I don't know whether it's because we weren't crossing to him or because his movement wasn't good enough or whatever, but it feels like Rashford finds himself in more number 9 positions than Weghorst does, which is weird, but maybe it's a testament to his movement off the ball and how his form is at the minute. Just on, it's a slightly interesting, slightly weird tweet this. I don't know if anyone's seen this today, about an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago. There's a tweet from @Qatari on Twitter. Has anyone seen this? Have you seen this, Ethan? It's @Qatari, sports journalist and writer, collaborates. It's a journalist and writer who presumably is Qatari, and he lives in Qatar anyway. And he's just tweeted a picture of the Manchester United badge in Old Trafford about 2 hours ago, which again...
And it's a verified account.
It's a verified account, but is it Twitter Blue? Let's have a look. No, it's verified.
It's verified.
So this is a real person who is a journalist based in Qatar who has managed to get the Twitter handle just @Qatari, which is world class, by the way. It must have been on it very early, because I thought that would be the handle for like the official sort of like tourism board or whatever of the country, but it's not. It's a man who's tweeted that, and then 31 minutes ago he tweeted that. There was then a tweet a few minutes later saying, after the intransigence of Liverpool's owners and their refusal to give a percentage exceeding 49%, a controlling percentage in which decision-making would take place, obviously, the compass changed completely for Manchester United. Very simple steps to announce the acquisition of United. So it sounds to me as though Man United are about to be bought by
the Qataris.
The Qataris. It remains to be seen exactly the makeup of that consortium or company or investment group or whatever the official term is for that. But very simple steps in order to announce the acquisition of United. That is according to @Qatari on Twitter, which do they know what they're talking about? If nothing else, the Twitter handle makes you think they know what they're talking about, doesn't it?
Sounds like
that sounds pretty legit to me. Which is obviously, mad and massive news for Manchester United, isn't it?
My gosh, as long as they're going to keep Ten Hag in position and they're looking to invest in making the club better, the infrastructure better, and also buying whoever Ten Hag wants, I'm happy. That's all I know. And I think everyone will be happy if someone's going to come in and have the club's interest at heart and they've got the money to back it. And I think it's good. It's interesting times because we've seen City, what they've done. We've seen all these other teams that have got, look at Chelsea now going crazy, buying so many mad players out of nowhere. It's like, I don't even know I didn't even know that was allowed. But now United will come into that where we can go and buy whoever we need, but not stupid. We've got a proper manager in there who's going to buy the right players and make the right, combinations in this side. So as long as we get him in, whoever it is, that's like I said, I don't really mind who it is. I haven't really been too interested in who it is because you never know who they are and what they're all about. You just want to hope that they're about the right things.
The main thing I don't love is the idea of a state owning Man United, whether that be America or Britain or Qatar or anywhere. The idea of a government and a ruling people owning a football club is an odd thing to me. That feels like it can be too easily linked to a sort of PR campaign for that country. I wouldn't want, the government of Great Britain have launched a bid for Manchester United. I wouldn't want that either. But that's the thing that bothers me. But let's see if this happens and what it means for United. But interesting.
Then is Barcelona owned by isn't that owned like government wise?
Well, I think they've got they're sort of fan owned, aren't they? Right. Which I don't know the exact details. I know they have. Their CEOs and their presidents are voted in by fans, right. And every sort of 4 years or so, I think it's 4 years or 2 years, they elect officials. I don't know exactly who decide. I think once the president is in, they kind of rule. It's kind of like America, I think, where once the man is in or the woman is in, they can decide to sell the stadium to Spotify, to sell the TV rights to whoever, like they've done. But I think they are fan-owned, in that the fans and certain different groups get to vote and decide on the sort of the people that then make the decisions for them, which is obviously slightly more what I would deem to be slightly better. They're owned by 144,000 members, Barcelona, which is pretty good, isn't it? I'd love that.
That's unbelievable.
No, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Anyway, back to this game tonight then. Barcelona, let's get into their team. So we've got Ter Stegen, we've got Arejo, Pedri, Lewandowski, Marcus Alonso playing centre-back, which you've got to be looking at if you're Marcus Rashford.
Yeah.
Even Weghorst. I know he's a good player and he has been in the past, but he's certainly past it, if nothing. He's not at his peak anymore. Then it's Jordi Alba, Kessie, Frenkie de Jong, Rafinha, Jules Koundé and Gavi as well. Is it a back three by the looks of things? Or back five with Alba and maybe Koundé on the right-hand side?
I think Koundé has been right back last game.
Okay, so maybe it is a back four then. Koundé at right back, Arejo and who is it? Yeah. Marcus Alonso, at centre back, and then obviously Alba and then Koundé on the right hand side. What do you make of that team? Strong team?
Yeah, it's as strong as they're going to get, really, isn't it? I know the left back he was left out on the weekend so he can play this game. So Jordi Alba, so we know what he's about. He's a machine, up and down. And he's getting older, of course, but I think it's still going to be a tough game. They're winning. They're top of the league. They're winning their last how many games. The only thing that you've noticed, if you noticed, who they play on Saturday? Who was it? Villarreal, was it? Not Villarreal. I can't remember. Their last game, they actually didn't dominate the ball. Getafe. They didn't dominate the ball. They had less possession. And there was a few other stats that I was a bit surprised about, to be fair. And I was thinking, right, if they can do it.
No, it was Villarreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had 46% possession.
Yeah.
Which is obviously not like them.
Shots. Yeah. Less shots, less possession, less. It was. I think. They actually were superior.
Less passes
than Barcelona, but not by a goal.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good point. Pedri's got that sort of early-ish goal in the 18th minute. But yeah, Villarreal had more shots, more possession, more passes, as you've just mentioned, better pass accuracy. Statistically had the better game, but obviously weren't good enough to win the game. And that's a team in Villarreal that has had lost the last two games before that as well. So it wasn't necessarily the most informed Villarreal team, but there are some weaknesses there. But they just don't concede. They've conceded 7 goals all season.
Oh my gosh!
That in the league, that is astonishing, isn't it?
Yeah, but with that back four, we can't look at that and think, wow, we've got to feel confident that Rashford is going to do something. He's on fire. I think he can score against anyone, and he's proven that out of his whole career. If we can supply Weghorst correctly, I think he can score. If he gets a chance on his head, if he gets a chance to his feet, can we get him that chance? So that's the question. I think Sancho, if anyone can, Sancho can, especially off the right as well. I think he is one that can deliver a ball along the floor or can see someone through the lines and find him. So if there is a chance for him to score, I'd love to see that happen. And like I say, Sancho, can he get, now as that extra game, giving him that little bit more sharpness to be the Sancho that we know he can be. Yeah. And we just hope that happens.
Yeah, hopefully it can be. And I think these are the sorts of games where you want players like that as well, isn't it? Yeah. Where someone who's got that potential to just win you a game if it's their sort of day. Just talking about the Europa League in general, then it's a weird one, isn't it? Because typically in this sort of round of the Europa League, you'd be expecting to play someone more like, I don't even know, Besiktas or anybody. And yet we're playing Barcelona. Is that sort of skewed for you how important this trophy is, or did you, were you a big fan of it anyway, or do you still sort of think, right, it's only a second-rate trophy? What are your thoughts on the Europa League now, especially considering we've got Barcelona?
When teams come out of the Champions League and they come into this league, it makes it a much more interesting league. The early league games, we don't really care. If you get, we win the Old Trafford games and we're like, we really have to go away and play these teams, But then once it gets past that stage, it becomes interesting because you've got the bigger teams in there. Yeah. And you don't expect to get Barcelona in this round straight away. But it's happened. And if we were going to win this, remember, there's still Arsenal in there, and there's still, like they say, this is Barcelona. So if we can beat them, it means that we've got enough to be able to win this. Yeah. And if let's say we even went to the final and had to play them anyway, we would have had to take on somebody big, because one of these 3 teams are going to win it, I believe. Yeah. Arsenal, Man United, or Barca.
Well, just on that, so if we go through some of the rest of the teams that are in the sort of, the bigger teams that are still in there, obviously Barcelona, United, Juventus still in there, Sporting Lisbon are always a tricky one, Ajax not having their best season but still can win a game, Jose Mourinho's Roma, who are going to be tricky to beat, Sevilla again not having their best season, but they can always turn it on in these knockout competitions. Then you've got Arsenal, Real Sociedad, who are having a really good season actually, up at third in the La Liga, ahead of Atletico Madrid. So there are some good teams left in it, but like you said, United, Barcelona, and Arsenal are the 3 where you really look at them and think one of those 3 should win this competition, shouldn't they? Really?
Yeah, because look, think about it. Last year, Arsenal, they went on a great run, and they just missed out on Champions League. But we know this year they're a Champions League team. Yeah. And the same again for Barcelona. They've now become they're top of the league. Real Madrid are behind them, and they won the Champions League. So for them to be top now, they're in the Champions League position now. And United, we're in third. So we're in a Champions League position as well. So all 3 teams are actually Champions League teams at this moment in time. So it doesn't surprise me that they're all in there looking to be favourite.
Yeah, definitely. People saying Arsenal bottle jobs. Did you watch the game last night?
Oh, yes,
what
I
did you think?
It.
Who did you want to win before the game started?
I wanted City to win.
Yeah.
I know everyone in my group was like, no, you want to draw. I'm like, why? Why do you want to draw? I don't want anybody to be on more points. Because think about it. Man City and Arsenal are both on 51 now. If Arsenal had drawn with them, they'd be on 52. That's a 1 point more away from us. It doesn't matter who's on 52. As long as everyone's the closest they can be to us, that's all I care about. Yeah. So when I'm looking at it, and I've made a statement, by the way. I've made a statement.
Go on. What's your statement?
I said if City beat Arsenal and we beat Leicester, we're in the league.
Yeah, it's that Leicester game that'll win you the league. What makes it? Go on, because then. That is a big statement.
It's a big statement. I'm imagining what's happening, what's going to happen in the future.
So talk me through this then. So
I'm talking, man. Look,
we're 5 points off Arsenal, 5 points off City. Our goal difference is 20 worse than City's. So let's say it's 5.5 points behind them.
But then if we win on Saturday, how many points?
3, 2.
Right. So now we're 2 points behind. Right. Arsenal are on a wobble up right now. Yeah. Yeah. So they're not going to be able to just go on another tear and win all the games. And they got City again. Yeah. I expect them to lose to City. And I expect them to lose a few more games now because they're on this run. So if we get that close to them, you know how we're playing. We've got Casemiro, everyone in there. Assuming everyone stays fit, of course. You don't get no major injuries. I'm saying we're so close to them now that they're going to drop 3 points against City. Okay. We haven't got City anymore. We haven't got Arsenal anymore. No. And when I look at it, I just feel they will drop a few points and we will continue the way we're going. We've got our players coming back. Yeah. Some players will get fit and they'll be back and we'll just overtake them. I think this is our chance to overtake them. And I feel
how
like
are we getting past City then?
City are struggling with defence. Like, I know that they can attack. Yeah. But their defence just makes me think that there's going to be the odd couple games where they also lose where they're not supposed to lose or draw when they're not supposed to draw because they're not looking great. They've lost the good players. Yeah. They've lost some really good players in defence. And that's where you win leagues. When games are tight in the seasons that have gone by, them kind of teams, City, they're drawing 0-0, drawing 0-0 for a reason. And then lastminute.com, someone scores. Yeah. And you're like, this is where, that's why they're a championship winning team. This year, it's like when it's 0-0 or if they're 1-0 up, someone's just going to score. They just look like they're not going to be able to defend the way they have done in the past. And for me, United look solid at the back and Casemiro in front of them. We just have that base. And we have Rashford on fire. I know he has to continue doing what he's doing, but I'm expecting our players to come back more fit and us to continue doing what we're doing. Remember how we've been going? Anthony's been in and out. Martial's not even been playing as well as everyone says he should be. Weghorst has come in, has not even scored really. So we're doing all of this without everyone firing on all cylinders. Sancho's just coming back. I just feel something.
What if Marcus Rashford gets injured?
That's what I'm saying. Now everything changes.
Yeah.
My mind is not thinking about Rashford being injured.
Okay.
I'm thinking if everyone stays fit in Arsenal, City and United, right now their morale is down.
You've been in dressing rooms where you've raced to, championship titles with 100 points?
Over 100 points, yeah.
Over 100 points. Presumably you've also been in dressing rooms where things were going well and then you hit a wobble. Yeah. What does that feel like? Because Arsenal are at a point now where 3 games ago, they were played 19 games on 50 points. 3 games later, they've played 22 games on 51 points. They haven't won a game in 4, and I think they've only won 3 of their last 8. What does that feel like in the dressing room, where everyone sort of keep calm, but there's smoke starting to come out of the oven a little bit? Like, how is that? How does it feel, and how difficult it is to turn that negative momentum around? Because it's almost like you watch it happen and you go, oh shit, they are having a wobble here. They can't. It looks so difficult to stop.
Yeah, it's when you're on fire. You've always seen it. When teams are on fire and they go on a long run, they feel invincible.
Yeah.
Until they get that beating, and then they're like, I'm not actually invincible, And then in a few of the players, they're all saying that in their heads.
Yeah.
I'm not even that invincible. And then they kind of come off their ability of what it's like a high that they've been on, a high of just playing well. It's not like I've seen it so many times with different players where they're not really that level, but they're just on fire for that amount of time for like quite a while.
Yeah.
And then when they come off it, they just go back to normal and stay at that.
Mikel Antonio has those. He has that every season. There'll be a 6-week period where he scores 8 goals and then he doesn't score for the rest of the season. But like Arsenal are doing that obviously on a much higher level, where I think there's some players in that squad when I go through their team, I think you're not really good enough.
Exactly.
I don't believe you're like. I've seen too many bad games out of Granit Xhaka to now believe that he's a world-class player. I know he's having a good season, but like Eddie Nketiah, you haven't had enough good games to convince me you are a Premier League winning number 9.
Exactly.
I think Martinelli the same, to be honest. I know he's a promising, dangerous player, but I don't think you've got the quality to win the big games. Saka, I think, is an excellent player. I think Partey's an excellent player. Saliba looks really good. Gabriel's another one where I don't really think you are a top player. I don't think you are. I think Ben White, the same. Obviously, Tomiyasu played there yesterday and had an absolute stinker. But I just think there's too many spots in that team where you go, when the chips are down, I don't know what Martinelli and Eddie Nketiah, as 2 of your front 3, will do against the top teams. That would be my concern if I was an Arsenal fan.
Joe. Exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, these guys, you're looking at them going, can you do it? Now's the time where it's time to stand up and actually show that you're going to be a championship winning team. And I was looking going, let's see. Because we don't know. I don't want to say they're crumbling or anything like that. But looking at them, I'm going, this is it. This is the test. Can you do it now? The last few games has just been draw, loss. And you're just like, you know what? And you know what annoys me so much is Arsenal fans who put them up there as world class already. Just because they're doing well. It's like, come on. Like, you've got to know your players. Like, your players are doing very well right now, but you can't just put them in an ability bracket so high just because they're doing well for a certain
You've had
patch.
a few good weeks. You're not world class all of a sudden.
That's what I mean. And it's a bit annoying. But
we've got a few super chats. Anish Joshi, I think he's talking about potential new owners, which we'll go into in a bit more detail in a few minutes. Adam McCullough is going to be joining us, and we'll go through this. What looks to be potentially the new owners of Manchester United. Anish Joshi says, my first signing would be Edwin van der Sar. Should start smart and slowly go crazy. Alex Buckingham says, it's the socio system in Spain, at least for the big boys. Candidates promise the earth to get in, and then you get $1 billion in debt. Yeah, so it's the problem with every system is any sort of structure, there are flaws in. Whether it's fan-owned in that system where people, as we see in politics all the time, people promise X, Y, and Z to get in. Then you go, oh, that sounds great, I'll vote you in, and then they do none of it. Or even worse, they say we're going to spend 600 million on transfers. They do it, and they spend 600 million that the club didn't have, which is what Barcelona did pretty much. Mid-Token Mario said, both in 99 and 2013, I remember the manager and players saying, we don't worry about other teams, we just need to win the next game. It does feel like we're in a position now where we're sort of going under the radar a little bit. I think only last night was the first time, we were talking about this yesterday, but the coverage on Amazon, you were watching it, and I think it was Clive Tilsley and who was it?
Was it Gray? It sounded like Andy Gray
I think it was Clive Tilsley, and it was with, what's it called? Ali McCoist. There we go, thank you.
That was it.
And for the first time he was talking about, well, there's not been a 3-horse race for 5 years or since 2015. It's been a long time since you had more than 2 teams in a title race. The first time I felt like a pundit was saying Manchester United are in this. Man United are part of this. And if we're 5 points off the top of the league, you can't really say we're not, can you? Let's go back to the Europa League a little bit. How highly would you value this competition? Are you at the point where you need to start saying, right, we need to focus on the League Cup, obviously. The Premier League's close enough that we should be focusing on that. The FA Cup, we'll see when we get there. But are you trying to win every game, or are you resting players here and there? Or how would you take it if you were Ten Hag?
I'm trying to win every game.
Yeah.
But also looking at the next game that's coming and when it is coming. So I'll manage the games in game, if you get what I mean. I'm not going to start someone on the bench too often. I'll rather get ahead and take them off.
Yeah.
And then go, right, we're going to save you. I think we're going to win this game from here. I can afford to put this guy on. I can afford to put that guy on. You know what? I'm going to start this guy in this one to keep him fresh. And I think that's what he's been doing the whole time anyway. If you notice what he does, like, none of us, I didn't see Maguire starting for some reason, and he just came in. And it's like, that's a sign of a good manager.
Yeah.
Like, he knows, he's got a squad, and he knows who to play at the right times, in the right games. He can handle this game. I put him in this game.
Yeah.
I can rest Varane this game because we need him for this game.
Yeah, like we saw against Leeds.
Exactly. So I think that Ten Hag, he wants to win everything. He's a winner. He wants to win everything. Same way Sir Alex Ferguson did. That's exactly what Ten Hag is like. And that's why I'm looking at him going, you know what? This is winning attitude, winning things. Everything you're doing is like winning. Everything from the minute he's come in.
Yeah.
Every decision he's made, I'm like, man, you know what? But remember this, I didn't say we're winning the league until we beat Leicester. Yeah, we have to beat Leicester before that becomes valid. So, I just want to see that happen. But I'm like, right, if we can get that close to them, 2 points away, I think it's going to be very, very tough for Arsenal to get back on that kind of run and pull away again. I don't see it happening.
No, that mental side's so difficult to. It's so, as we saw with United a couple of years ago on the Solskjaer, we were top of the league on New Year's Day, and then obviously I think we lost to Sheffield United with that unfair loss, where the refs literally came out and said we made 2 mistakes. We gave them a goal that should have been disallowed, and we ruled one out for United that should have been allowed. And then was it 2-2 against Everton?
Which game?
Where Bruno scored that chip across goal. And then last minute, Calvert-Lewin scored from a free kick, which basically ended any chance of winning the league we had that season. But I almost feel like Arsenal are in that place where their players, you go through that team, I know obviously Zinchenko's won plenty and so is Jesus, but Jesus isn't playing at the minute. The rest of that team, Partey's won a few things. Other than that, they've won fuck all. Do you know what I mean? It's a team full of players like United had under Solskjaer who haven't won anything. Yeah, it was a 3-3, sorry, not 2-2. Calvert-Lewin scoring in the 95th minute, which was one of the most heartbreaking moments I've had on this channel. Me, Jay and McCullough just sat here not saying anything for about 5 minutes until the game ended. But I hope and I predict that Arsenal are in that same sort of position that United were then, where they're still too nervous and too frail. They need a couple of more people in that team, which is what I think he tried to do by getting Jorginho, who's won the Champions League, by getting Zinchenko, and by getting Gabriel Jesus. He's trying to build a spine of winners. But I think, for me, Zinchenko was a player that, when you did you watch after the FA Cup game against City, where all the City players were like round him, like pushing into him, joking with him, like it looked like he was the sort of little brother of that team, and they were all taking the piss out of him. Like, you won the games with us, but you weren't like one of the big boys like us. They was treating him with a bit of disrespect, like, you can go there, but you're not taking any winning mentality with you. We've still got that. Don't worry about that.
That's
and
what
I think
I've always thought.
I don't quite think they've got it. Mid-Token Marius says it would be annoying to win the quadruple if one of them was the Europa League. Think what you're saying. Think what you're saying. I get your point, but it would be annoying to win the quadruple. No, it wouldn't. No, it would not. I'm putting the quintuple in there, by the way, because we've already won the Bangkok Century Cup. We won that in pre-season. So if we're winning the quintuple, it would not be annoying. I get your point that it's not a Champions League. If we win the Premier League, the FA Cup, the League Cup, the Europa League, that is still the second best season Man United have ever had. You could argue it's the first, but I think that the Champions League is always going to reign supreme, isn't it? But mad, absolutely mad. I would not be annoyed. Jed91 says, where did Joe get his jacket from? I found it on the on my bedroom door at my mum and dad's house about 2 months ago, and I hadn't seen it until then. But it's a Philadelphia Chargers jacket, which was an American women's team that only existed for 3 years between 1999 and 2002. I have no idea where this came from.
That's the year I became a pro as well.
Is
What
it?
is that? Yeah, 99.
There you go. Speaking of, did you know that Xavi's first ever Champions League match was against Manchester United in the 98-99 season at Old Trafford, the 3-3? Wow. That was Xavi's first ever game.
Wait a minute.
Barcelona.
The 3-3 with Rivaldo. No,
yeah.
Wait. Oh yeah.
Well, they were both 3-3, weren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Home and away
What
was
a game
3-3
that
both
was.
times.
What a game that was. Rivaldo was one of my favourite players as well, and I was like, we've got to stop him. We've got to stop him. He just kept scoring. Lovely goals. But
Bakos says Joe would be wearing a women's jacket. It's not a women's jacket. It's a jacket for a women's team. It's XL men's. Anyway, even if it was a women's jacket, it doesn't matter, but it isn't. Do you think Barca paid the ref? Have you seen this?
No.
So there's a report that I think came out in some Spanish press a couple of days ago. Let me just Google it. Barcelona paid refs. So they paid £1 million or over £1 million to an ex-La Liga referee chief for what was supposedly neutral treatment and advice on how to adapt to each official. So Barcelona, this is from the Daily Mail, which reported everywhere. Barcelona are embroiled in a corruption scandal as they are accused of paying over £1 million to an ex-La Liga referee. The Catalan side are currently top of the league standings, but in a report which was first released on Cadena Ser radio programme, they allege that Barcelona paid Jose Maria Enriquez Negreira through his company €1.4 million during Josep Bartomeu's presidency. Wow. All of those payments are allegedly by the prosecutor's office have been made by Barcelona, with a report to Spain's tax agency, which is investigating the company. They claimed that they want to make sure that no refereeing decisions were made against, that is, that everything was neutral.
Wow.
So I don't know what that means, but to me, €1.4 million is a hell of a lot of money to just make sure that things are running smoothly. Yeah. That's not like keep doing a good job money, is it? That's sort us out money, if you ask me, allegedly.
Something is wrong.
But that's mad though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
But that's, I've heard, like referees getting, like briefed on players. On their behaviours and stuff and how to deal, what their person's tendencies are and make sure you don't fall for this but not the other way around. Like, they're getting a ref, listen, talk to us about that ref. What can we do with him? What can we do with that guy? You can't do that.
No, surely not.
It's ridiculous.
We've got a few quotes from Ten Hag before the game here. So he said, we will press them high if possible. When we have the ball, we have to let our players run. We have our players in our team who are able to play, so we have to let them play, which is interesting because we'll get into how we expect the game to go in a minute, but it's obviously, coming out and saying that we're going to press them high is slightly different to what we've seen from United in the past at the new camp. He said, there is a line of Dutch players and managers here with Barcelona, but I'm here for Manchester United. We want to win, and we want to win in a Manchester United way. The experience that Casemiro brings in the squad with Varane is huge, and David, so everyone can learn from it. But also, I think you feel more secure when you have them on your side. Just straight into that Dutch thing, and he's talked about Cruyff in the past, and there's that video of him when he's about 10 years old. Have you seen this, Ten Hag? Chatting to Johan Cruyff. Talking about how they play and all that. Yeah. Barcelona is the one team that I think could take Ten Hag away from United. Yeah. They're the only ones where if they come in a couple of years' time and say, we want you to be the next guy, I would worry he would leave us for them. Everyone else, I think, no, we've got him here. What do you make of those comments and just generally his sort of attitude going into this game?
Well, first of all, to do the Dutch side, I totally agree with you there. When I first heard him talking at the presser, and I was like, sounds a bit too fun for me.
He must have grown up loving him because he obviously loves Cruyff. Yeah. He spoke about that a lot, and he's inspired by Guardiola and Cruyff. Obviously, Cruyff inspired loads of people, including Guardiola, and then Ten Hag has come after that as well. But yeah, he's a bit like there's something there, and it's
the
the way Ronaldo used to talk about Madrid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He'd go as soon as they come knocking after he's done a little bit for United. That's the only place where I could see him going, because he talks too highly of them, and you can see, I want to be at Barca. That's my next step. Like, this is a stepping stone now, not the final destination. But look, the other side of it though is, when you've got players like Casemiro, Varane, De Gea, this is what I'm talking about. They're seasoned winners, Champions League. This is not going to faze them. They've been here week in, week out. How many weeks Casemiro, Varane? It's another game for them.
Yeah.
Like, nothing's going to faze them. And this is why United now are able to come here, and we should be able to go, right, let's see what you got.
Yeah.
Let's handle what you're trying to bring to us. Especially they're competent at the back. I think defensively, I'm not worried. No. I am not worried defensively that we're going to concede loads of goals. We're not. We'll probably concede 1 or 2 goals, but I feel like we're going to score 1 or 2 goals as well. Yeah. So I actually believe it's going to be a draw. But I can't see us
absolutely
losing.
Take a draw now. Oh, easily, yeah. I think we'll probably lose.
Do you think they're playing that good that they can batter us?
They've conceded 7 goals all season. That worries me. I know they've conceded more than that in the Champions League. Let me see how many they've conceded in the Champions League. But I just think it's going to be so difficult for us to win. I think it's going to be so difficult for us to win the game.
It is Nou Camp, of course, but...
Yeah, they conceded 12 goals and scored 12 in the Champions League. So they've not done that well. I mean, they did terribly. They got 7 points out of 6 games. They were poor. But they were in a group with Bayern, Inter and Victoria Pilsen as well. So it wasn't the easiest group, Bayern and Inter. But I don't know, I just think they've been so good since then. The only thing that I think might help United is they won't be taking this as seriously as we are. Or they might not be. They probably will be.
Why do you think that?
Because I think whilst the Europa League isn't the pinnacle for United fans, we still hold it with some sort of reverence and respect because we haven't won anything in 6 years. Barcelona, I don't think their fans care that much about the Europa League. They care about this game because it's United, but I think they would take any competition. They'd take the Copa del Rey, they'd take the league, obviously. I think they would be quite happy to go, I don't care. We shouldn't be in it anyway.
Yeah, the fans.
Yeah.
But here's the thing though, when I play in any game, I ain't trying to take the foot off the pedal at all. In any game, I want to win. There's no game, even training, you just want to win. So these players going out on the field, that's their strongest lineup.
Yeah.
They're going to want to win. It's a big game. Even if it was a friendly, you see with these teams playing, way the players, they'll be wanting to win. So I can't say... Same thing happened with a friend of mine talking about the City game in the Cup versus Arsenal City. He goes, we don't really want to win that. I'm like, yeah, say that to your players. Go and say that to the players who are playing. They don't want to win that. We're focusing on it. They're not. No. Everyone focuses on the game that's at hand, and you want to win it. So I know it does make sense when you're talking about it from the outside. Yeah. But from the inside, it's like they're never thinking like that ever. From what I know, I've never known people to go, it's just that, and it's not like it's not the Europa. It's we're playing Manchester United. Yeah. That's what the Barcelona players are going to be saying. Yeah. This is a big game no matter what it is.
Yeah, and that's a good point as well, isn't it? Because these people that have got to this level, part of it is how good you are naturally, physically, athletically. Part of it is your ability to not get injured and get on with your teammates and your manager. But another part of it is you, as you will, I'm sure, you've got the same thing where you are probably the most competitive person I've ever met because you have to be to get to that level because there are plenty of people who are immensely talented, who can do this, can do that, can score goals from 25 yards. But if they don't really care whether they win or not, someone who does care will overtake you and take that position. So all of these people are obsessed with winning all the time, aren't they? Yeah. And they wouldn't be where they are otherwise.
Exactly. You don't get to them top levels like that without being obsessed with winning. Yeah. Whatever I do, I want to win. Yeah, I play FIFA every time. I want to beat everybody. I get hurt, let's play again. I get hurt, let's play again. I need to win.
Best of 5, best of 7, best of 9. Yeah,
my son's destroying me now all the time. And I'm like, I've got to get better. Yeah. I ain't got time to play anymore to get as good as I used to. When you play football, you come home and you play all day. Did you? So you become a Superman at the game. But now, it's like I can't get enough time to be the best, and it hurts. Yeah. It hurts so much. It's just a game, and it hurts so much.
I love that. I don't have that. I'm quite happy to lose at something, whereas you've just got it in you where you have to win no matter what.
Tennis with my cousin, I need to win. I've never played the game. I never played the game before at one point. He played all through his childhood. Yeah. And then I'm like, yeah, I can play tennis now. I've had a few lessons. Let's play. And I'm there trying to beat him. And like, he's been years and years like destroying me. I'm like, right, I'm coming back for you next week. I'm coming back for you the week after. And I just got it in me to just want to win.
Did you ever beat him?
I beat him a set.
That's not bad.
I beat him a set.
That's
So I was
a lot
so
easier said
happy.
than done. That's impressive, that.
So I was happy with that.
Great. We've got over 4,000 people watching. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Hit the like button if you haven't done already. We've got a few more sources on this Qatari takeover stuff. Adam McCullough should be joining us any minute now, and we'll be going over that in full detail as soon as he gets here. Got a couple of super chats. Sushrut says, where is Alex Baggers? Haven't seen him since long. Well, Alex Baggers doesn't work for Paddock anymore, but he still comes on videos occasionally. He was on the Watchalong a couple of weeks ago, and will be on future videos here and there. So that's where Alex Baggers is. But he will be back, and he will be on the channel, so he's not finished on this channel by any means. Hugh Grant, I hope it is that Hugh Grant. I hope it's that Love Actually Hugh Grant.
That's one of my favourite films.
Is it? Yeah. Who's been remembered for 13 months, says, I've got a feeling we can win this today. 2-1 United, up the Paddock. I mean, I'd absolutely love it. How do you see this going? We'll get to score predictions in a bit, but how do you see United approaching this, the flow of the game, the balance of the game? What do you think this is going to be like as a spectacle?
I think they're going to feel out Barca at first. They're going to see how it is, but I think they're going to try and establish some kind of control of the game. From seeing what they've seen already from the previous game, they're going to be like, look, everyone's going to think that they're superior and they're untouchable, but we got what we got. Yeah. We got in our dressing room. I think that's what he's going to do. Going to come out and we're going to just play our game. And I think we're going to be surprised at how much possession we actually have in this game. I think it's not going to be far off. I think it's going to be around about 50-50. Really? And I think it's going to be a very even game. Very even game. I can see it being so even that you can't even you can't even separate the two.
I'm gonna feel sick for this whole game. I feel sick. How nervous do you get before games?
I'm not too nervous to be. In real life, my own games?
No, watching games first.
Oh, watching games. It depends who you're playing.
Yeah.
So if we're playing like Man City, Liverpool, anyone, I got bags around my arms.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sweating like a madman. So yeah, that feels a bit weird because I'm not even realising I'm sweating. I'm like, what the hell's happened here? So yeah. I do get a little bit nervous in the big games, and I'm standing up a lot. I'm standing up at the telly, like I'm not even sitting down anymore.
I do that a lot. When I'm not on here, I'll be stood up for the whole thing.
Yeah.
What about playing games? Because obviously you've played in big games up and down the football league. You've done it all pretty much. How nervous were you before games, and how nervous are you during games? It fades away once the whistle goes?
You know what? I'm not nervous in any games. There's one game I told you when you just mentioned when we was talking earlier about when it gets tight.
Yeah.
So all the other games, I'm kind of calm. I just do exact same thing, just chilled out, get ready, warm up exactly the same way and play. But there's one game which was tough. Because we needed to win to make sure we got to we're going to the Prem. Wigan, last game of the season, we were playing. Who was we playing? Ipswich. Yeah. Darren Bent was up front with Seth Kikuchi. Them two up front, and me and Jason Roberts were up front for Wigan.
Love that.
And I was like, damn, we've got to beat these. And that was the one game where it felt like you've got to play your game. Yeah. You've got to just play your game and win. So and thankfully we won the game in the end. So that's the one game where I felt a little bit of pressure here. There's pressure here. So yeah.
It's happening, bro. Nice to meet you.
Nathan Ellington, Adam McCullough. How you doing, mate?
Sorry I'm late, boys.
Don't worry about it. How are you?
Oh, I'm all right. You know what happened, yeah? I was stuck in traffic. So then I thought, let me stick Waze on. And then I accidentally put the address that I park at Old Trafford. So I ended up near Old Trafford first. So that added another 20 minutes onto my journey.
Wow.
But, I'm here. I'm nervous now.
Oh, yeah.
I've been chilled for the whole time, but now it's kick-off. I'm actually nervous.
Well, we've got kick-off in about 10 minutes or so. Have you seen this latest news about the takeover that's broken in the last sort of 20 or 30 minutes?
No.
So the first thing first, let's go through this. It looks like we may be on the cusp of a Qatari takeover of Manchester United. So the first tweet that we saw was from an account that was just at Qatari. If you want some source on that was it. Who is seems to be a journalist that was talking and saying, after the intransigence of Liverpool owners and their refusal to give a percentage exceeding 49%, which is a controlling percentage in which decision-making takes place. The compass changed completely for Manchester United, and this is the key bit. Very simple steps to announce the acquisition of United. He also tweeted a picture of this picture that you can see there behind Nathan. That picture was also part of the tweet.
The classic picture with a statement.
The classic picture
Corner
with a statement. There was then a follow-up tweet from Majed Al-Khalifi, who said...
is that the Emir guy?
I'm not entirely sure on that.
Okay.
He said his Twitter bio is editor-in-chief of the Doha Arabic and English E-Stadium. But he's got 363,000 followers. He's like verified on Twitter and everything. And he just tweeted, Man United, Qatari.
Because the deadline, the soft deadline's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah. What are your initial thoughts on that?
I've just as you were saying that, I was looking on Twitter for a few tweets, and I saw a tweet which said PSG are concerned by the Qatar takeover because they feel United will be prioritised. It's clear there's a link between the Qatari sports investments who own PSG and the QIC or whoever it is that will own Manchester United. Yeah. And it's clear they're both run by the state, and I don't want to be state-owned. No. From a football perspective, I think, and this is why a lot of people will love it, United will be competitive at the top end of the market. They'll be spending loads of money. They'll probably get a new stadium, all these kind of things. Yeah. But I don't want to be state-owned. There's nothing against Qataris. There's nothing against Saudis or anyone. Or I wouldn't want to be owned by the American state or the British state. Yeah. I don't want to be owned by a state, because then you're linked to that state for everything good or bad they do. Yeah. And they use you to prop up that. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's out of the frying pan and into the fire. But once the Glazers are gone, we will be better as a football team, that's for sure. But
it's tough, isn't it?
I've criticised City, Newcastle, all these teams before. I can't come out now and say, "Oh, this is amazing."
No,
because it wouldn't be true.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's the exact same point. Like you said, I don't want to be. I mean, there was reports in the week about how the one of the sort of the main people behind that the group that would be doing the takeover studied in England and has been a big fan of football for a long time. That's the PR starting. That's what I'm saying. We're now, like I said, intrinsically linked to all the good things and all the bad things that Qatar as a nation do. And we saw over the World Cup the amount of backlash and the stuff with the workers that were there and the way that they were treated or not treated, as the case may be, and all the things where you think, I don't want Manchester United to be linked to that. I don't want us to have to defend that. I don't want to sit here and say that, well, our owners aren't this. I don't want to be making excuses.
Just to combat a few of the comments that I know will inevitably come, I didn't really fancy Ineos and Ratcliffe either. Right. I didn't want Elon Musk. Yeah. I didn't like. So for people that are going to say, oh, you would have been buzzing with. Again, I don't know who I wanted. There's no real.
Well, this is the problem.
And this isn't an excuse, by the way, but there's no real billionaire that you're going to go, they're great, they are. Yeah. Unless Rihanna wants to buy you or something.
I know. Unless it's Oprah.
That's the question. That's what I was wondering. Like, what? Who is there then? If there's,
there isn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's the question. But what is there anything happen with like City or Newcastle or anything like that where they have used that for them reasons?
Well, yeah. I think it's. I don't think there'll be ever one thing that you go, oh look, that's sports washing. I think everything they do is just legitimizing whatever they do, innit? Yeah. And I think even then, if you go on to, I don't think United will have to be in that position, where City have inflated their sponsorships and stuff. You might even end up in situations like that, which aren't healthy.
Because that's the thing, like, club. There was some reports about, there's some issues between, because obviously they own PSG, the same people, it's a different company or a different cluster of money or whatever, but it's the same people.
Isn't it? Having two clubs.
Yeah, and well, technically it's illegal. Yeah. You can't have two clubs that can compete in the same competition. You can't own two clubs in the same competition. Obviously, we could play against each other in Europe. But then the rumour and the report was the Qataris believe that their highly paid lawyers would be able to smooth out any issues around us and them. But then it was City's highly paid lawyers that thought they could sponsor the stadium the way they did. They could pay Mancini the way they did.
Are already set up at a level where they appear to be separate from the state.
Yeah.
Because they have control in, I think it's like Harrods and all these different things. Do you think that isn't directly through the state?
No, I know
these
it's not.
Through these.
But what I'm saying
I've
is,
got a list. Sorry, these are through the things that The swelling's gone down, have you seen?
Yeah, you're looking much slimmer after
I'm
you had
looking
your
much
wisdom
slimmer
tooth
today.
out.
Yeah. So yeah, these are things that are already in place,
Yeah.
and also the British government will want it. The Premier League will want it.
Mm-hmm.
They'll all want this.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? They will all want this. The British government will go, we're going to get Qatari investment. Not only have we got it in London,
Yeah.
we're going to get Qatari investment in Manchester.
Yeah.
There's already talk about 5-star hotels and
Training grounds,
all these
new
different
stadiums.
things. Do you know what I mean? That means that's money that the Tories don't have to spend on in Manchester.
Yeah.
So I think the British government will welcome it. And I think football has already shown that fit and proper tests aren't a thing. They allowed the Glazers to take over.
Yeah.
There wasn't any pushback from the government or from Premier League when the Glazers took over. There wasn't no pushback when City's owners took over. And I don't even mean just the current ones. Remember Thaksin Shinawatra?
Yep.
He took over.
Literally just a con man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the Premier League have never stepped in to prevent these takeovers in the past, and I don't see it happening again.
No, I don't think that side of it is almost like, I'm not even thinking about that. There's no way that this doesn't happen if they're the highest bidder, or if the Glazers agreed to sell
Anyway,
them.
can we just obviously Mbappe's going to sign for United now, by the way. PSG are scared, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they're going to win everything after that.
The thing is,
Can we just focus on the football game?
well, we can, but
4 minutes till kick
but
off.
just lastly,
I don't want to depress myself about it.
Just lastly, the one thing I do want to say is there has never been a team remotely the size of Man United owned by owners the size that we're seeing here.
They've
It's
manufactured that.
Yeah, they've gone for
size,
City,
haven't
who
they?
were by multiplications the smallest team in Manchester.
I have
They've
no
gone for
doubt as
Newcastle.
well. The Saudis will be kicking themselves that
Yeah.
they didn't get United.
That's what I'm saying. This is a new thing entirely. You
The
think
Qataris
PSG
are probably thinking we're wasting money on PSG.
Yeah, well, PSG were fuck all, pretty much.
yeah.
It was Marseille, it was Lyon. There were multiple clubs ahead of PSG on the sort of hierarchy of French teams. This has never happened before. Newcastle are a small team that won a trophy in 50 years, or the Premier League in 50 years. Man City the same. This is the biggest club, arguably in the world, certainly the biggest club in England, being owned by people who have got hundreds of billions of pounds. Man United could dominate football for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
And Tal says in the comments, it's worth that we replied to some of these comments.
Yes.
Qatar is such a wonderful place. I love it there. Bro, I have no doubt it's a wonderful place. I would go there on holiday, and I'm sure the people are great. I go to America on holiday. You know, I go to... I live in England, bruv. Like, you know, I don't agree with any of the governments or the states in these places, but I still find the people in those places are amazing, and you go on holiday to these places. That's not what we're saying here, innit?
No.
That's not what we're saying.
This
We
isn't
just
an
don't
anti-Qatar
want state
thing in
no,
any
no, no.
way. This is, I don't want to be owned by a government that has any sort of track record. Every single government has got shit and good, but I don't want to be owned by a government where
Imagine if the Queen and that took us over. I'd be
ridiculous.
like, hell no.
We were just saying this before.
Prince Andrew and that,
yeah.
CEO. Fuck that. Fergie time is not sweating.
Right, thank you. Back to the football. We've got 2 minutes till kick-off. That was a great joke. 2 minutes till kick-off. Give me your score predictions. I'll start with you, Nathan. How is this one going to go? Manchester United in the new camp. Or actually, I'm not calling it the new camp anymore. They've had it for ages.
Camp
in
Nou.
the camp.
Oh, it's
Not new, is it? They've had it years.
Camp Nou. Oh, is that what it was?
No.
I was about to say.
What do you mean? Blue? No.
Go on.
No.
I'll look this up.
I've got 2-2 coming. I've got 2-2 here. I think both teams are going to be playing quite well. It's going to be a tight game. And both teams are going to get goals. So 2-2, Rashi and Bruno.
Yeah, I like that prediction.
Thoughts?
You seen the kit, yeah? It's reminiscent of 99, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm going to say 3-3 in homage to 99.
3-3.
What?
It
Remember
means...
that York and Cole and that. Imagine Sancho and
1-2,
Sancho
1-2.
and Rashford do that today. Step over stuff.
That celebration wasn't it
I
running
feel
on?
on this big pitch, Sancho could come alive, you know.
Yeah.
Especially
Camp
if they
Nou
attack us.
means the new field.
New
So
field.
it does mean new. This thing isn't new, is it? They've had it for ages.
Yeah, but it still looks new.
Give me your score predictions in the comments as well. Scoreline and scorers. Lots of 2-1s coming in here. Tabani says 2-1 United. Dan Kuma says Weggy brace.
I don't know.
Which is a mad 2 words to read.
If Vego scores 1, I'd be shocked.
Yeah, me too.
Exactly.
Don Parkinson says 8-6. Mohammed Uddin says 3-0 United. Rashford and Sancho to share the goals. No details on who's getting 2, who's getting 1. Just let it be said. It's those
Do you
two
reckon
getting through
Weghorst
between
will be
them.
deep today like he was in the second half against Leeds?
What? So the two a bit ahead of them.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
one
yeah.
deeper.
Because he seems to come alive when he played in there, innit?
Yeah, his hold-up play is what really makes him, isn't it? What it is. So if whatever makes him play the best he can play, I think we should do it.
Yeah.
Because he kind of been a bit. It's like just been missing, isn't it? He's not really seen him through games a lot, and that's due to not using what he's good at. Obviously, they're the couple things that he is good at. We have to use them strengths.
You're looking at the Barca team there.
I
Adam,
know
what are your
we've
thoughts?
got Luke Shaw at left centre back, but they've got Marcus Alonso at
Centre back.
and they've got
Yeah.
a thingy at right back. He's not even a right back.
Who's
Koundé.
Koundé?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Koundé is a natural right back.
No,
isn't
he's
he?
a
No, he's
centre
centre
back.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's been playing right back for them. It's almost like Ben White.
Yeah.
That same, like, he can do it because he's decent on the ball, but he's,
I think
typically
we'll
he's a
get
centre
at
back.
him.
What did you make of yesterday?
I loved it.
Oh,
Funny,
it's nice.
I didn't know who I wanted to win until City scored the second, and I went, and I was like, oh shit, I guess I want City to
You know,
win.
like, I don't want City to win 3 in a row, but I can't deal with Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I mean. I actually want Arsenal to win it, but then after speaking with a few Arsenal fans who are friends, we chat all the time, they've gone a bit too far with the players. Like, they think that they're too good. And, like, it's like, we're playing well right now. Let's see if we can sustain it. That's
Imagine
what they should
they'd
be saying.
about Arteta if they won it. Could you imagine the statements
They're
they'll be
already
coming out?
saying Partey's better than Casemiro. They're saying too many different things that I don't really like. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, they needed to be put back in their place.
There's not one player that I remember one of the guys said there's not one player in the United squad that would get into their side.
See, me and Miles had this debate yesterday.
that's
and
not-
He was trying to say,
Or they wouldn't
like,
swap
Saka
anyone.
ahead of
Sorry.
Sancho. And I was like, Saka this season, okay, cool. But I wouldn't swap Sancho for Saka. I don't know if anyone disagrees with me, they agrees with me or whatever.
No, he's
But for
playing
me,
better at the
Sancho's
moment.
ceiling is so
Yeah.
much higher. He's done it in the Champions League. Saka hasn't done that. Like, I know Saka's done well this season, but nah, for
Saka's
me,
never
I'd
had a
never
season.
swap Sancho for him.
And he's never had a full season where numbers-wise you go, Jesus Christ. And Sancho's had multiple seasons.
Sancho
like
had
that.
one season where only Messi had more goal contributions.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had
Like
20 goals, 20 assists.
Yeah.
You know what? I put their ceiling similar. I think their ceilings seem to be a bit similar to me because from what I've seen him be able to do, again, it is Bundesliga. It is a little bit less than the Premier League, but Saka's doing very well this year at the moment. But I'm saying he's playing better at the moment, of course, because Sancho hasn't been playing. But their ceilings, I can't put one apart from the other yet. I want to see if Sancho can produce that same form as he did.
He needs to
in
find his
Bundesliga,
form again
yeah.
for sure. Saw the Turkey and Syria flags there as well. Shout out everyone over there. Thoughts with them. Miguel Gomez says, with a super chat, badass that United are playing in white just to piss off Barca fans. Why would that piss off Barca fans? Real Madrid. Oh, okay, yeah. Casemiro in white.
Why does Lewandowski look like he's been just working traps all week?
Well, I didn't realise he's
like a T-Rex.
I didn't realise he scored so many goals for them, you know.
Yeah, 19, isn't he? It's 19.
Or 20
Trapped
something
out.
in 25. He's
flying,
He's on
mate.
fire, yeah.
But Rashford's on more fire.
Yeah, he's more fire crew, bro. He's
Greater
on-
fire.
He's more fire, yeah.
Come on, boys.
Kick off.
Sancho took the kick.
No, Rashi.
Oh, Rashford's
That
gone
just going
straight
long.
through the middle.
Doing that Sunday League kick-off.
Vegos on the
Man
right.
down the wing, just booting it up to him.
Unless it was just a quick one for the kick.
I like
Yeah,
seeing
yeah.
United in a white kit. I bet Varane's feeling like he's 2015 all over again. Isn't
Yeah.
he? Look at him, man. He's
There
a
we
fit.
go, he's
There you
in.
go.
Back post.
Oh,
Imagine
good
Fred
cross.
scored.
Shit. He's our
Quick
third
break.
highest goal scorer this season, you know.
Is he?
I think equal third, yeah. I think he's got 5.
Has he got 5?
Something like that. 4 maybe.
So it's Rashford on 12, 13.
No, maybe
Bruno on
fourth.
7. Bruno on 7.
No, but Rashford's got 13 in the
Martial.
league, but 21.
Yeah, Martial's on 5.
It might be fourth.
Anthony's on 4.
No,
So it's-
Anthony's
then it's
got
Fred.
5 as well.
Oh yeah, but both of them on 5.
Oh,
then
excuse me.
Fred.
So it's Rashford on 21, Bruno on 7, Anthony on 6, Martial on 6, Anthony on 5, Fred on 4. With
Sancho should
Casemiro.
have 4 as well.
Sancho's got 4, so is Casemiro.
That's a surprise
Has he?
considering.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
hasn't he?
Casemiro got 2 against Leeds, didn't he?
Yeah.
2 against
The game before that one.
yeah. Who was that? Against?
Nice goal as well.
Forest.
Yeah.
There it is, Casemiro.
Oh, don't
Dribble
worry about
past.
that.
Need to clamp a few early, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Sorry,
Get
I
right.
need to sit
Hey.
back because
No, it's okay.
this camera's
Just
in
make
my
sure
way.
the mic's near your mouth.
Where's Jay City? Did he get a ticket in the United? Then, or
Jay
is
got a
it-
ticket in the home end. Do you know how he got his ticket?
Hope he gets nabbed.
So I was messaging Jay before. Obviously, Jay's at the game, which is why he's not here. I said, "Did you manage to get a ticket?" And he said, "Just going to meet a kid who may have one for me now." I was like, "Lovely." And then he put, bizarrely, Hard Rock Cafe was selling VIP tickets. So my pal's got one of them. Hard Rock Cafe.
Wow.
The like chain restaurant was selling VIP tickets.
So Jay's got one of them?
Jay's got a normal ticket and his mate's got the little Hard Rock piece.
Go on,
then.
What's he doing on the right?
He's stayed on the right.
Bakehorse has been on the
weird.
right. He's on the right wing.
Rashford through the middle.
Yep. Little change up there.
I think that's to surprise them because they would have put 2 man over there to look after Rashford, and now Rashford's through the middle. They're probably thinking, huh?
Yeah, it's Weghorst in the 10, Bruno on the right, Sancho on the left.
Weghorst is in the hole or on the right.
Yeah.
And Bruno's up there, yeah? So Bruno's on the right.
Looks
and
like
Weghorst is in the hole.
So far, yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Rashford
Sancho on the left. Maybe it's a kind of movable 3, or it's either that. This
Ten Hag's bringing a little surprise.
Yeah.
He always does
Is that
something
Frankie there?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Frankie needs to come to death row, man. I reckon we get him in the summer, you know.
Yeah.
Especially if we're going to have owners like this now.
Yeah.
They're going to go, Ten Hag, who did you want last year? Oh, Frankie, all right, cool.
700 grand a
million.
week. Yeah, 200 million, 700 grand a week. You're in.
They're going to pull a lever for Barcelona. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah. They need to still sell, don't they? So
Yeah.
I think, they need to get rid of.
I think that's what they do. They
saleable players.
Once they keep moving players around, it's kind of like it keeps them.
Yeah, they've got this.
Players lose value every season of their contract.
Yeah.
That's why Chelsea have spread it over such a long time, so their players lose less value.
That's why.
So if you're 80 million on an 8-year contract, I think every year you lose 10 million of value. I think.
Something like that.
I think. Maybe wrong. Someone could correct me.
Is there some rule where
Also,
you
they're
can
paying
buy
less every season, aren't they? Because they spread the payments out.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the other way around then, yeah? As well, is there a rule where you can buy as many players as you want as long as they're over a certain amount of years or something? So how the hell do they get
it'll
so
still
many
affect
players?
your financial fair play, but financial fair play works on every 3 years, doesn't it?
Right.
So it's like your 3 years accounts.
Yeah.
So if it's spread over more, your installments are less.
Yeah.
Right.
Good tackle there from Fred.
This is like a counter-attack feeling.
Yeah. Weghorst in the 10. What a night.
What a stadium, man.
Have you been?
Yeah.
I've never been.
Why are you diving on the
Casemiro's
floor?
on his arse more than he's on his feet so far.
Yeah.
Not for a United game, though.
Just for the tour.
No, for a Barca game.
I don't like Rafinha, by the way.
He's out. That's out.
He's too good.
I was there last time United played, but I never had a ticket.
Yeah.
And I could have got one in the home end, but I didn't fancy it.
Arroyo's been really good for them this season, apparently. I think it's one of them where all of their defenders have been playing well because they've conceded 7 goals, but he's meant to be really good.
Their whole team ticking over nice. Xavi's got them playing good football. I think they're unbeaten in 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, on fire.
And we've lost once in 16.
Yeah. 2.
I think this is kind of like, this is a Champions League game that's come early, so like these two teams can gauge where they're at.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If we're ready for
Yeah.
what we need to change for next season and stuff like that. But we kind of know, but...
2 teams on the
By the way,
comeback.
how good is Luke Shaw?
Oh, it's fire, mate. When he's got someone up his back or a manager that can make this happen, he is like top notch. I don't know many players better than him. At left back.
Such technique.
Yeah,
as well, isn't
I
it?
think he's the best in the league this year for sure.
Oh, yeah,
win
in
that
his position.
second ball. That's good from Fred. That.
Love that.
Yeah.
Fred started okay in the
Yes.
first 5 minutes. Well,
Just
started well better than okay.
That's what we need.
Touch. Oh, did he get it out to him in time? Oh, no.
I think that was his first touch. But
Yeah. It was a heavy
Did he
pass.
mean that?
Really
I
worked
thought he looked like he might have meant that a little bit. One more ball in. See?
Go on. Oh.
It's left foot.
Play it out there. Play it out there. Give it. You know what? I can see Garnacho coming on in a game like this and tearing someone up.
Go on, Sancho. 1-on-1 with Rafinha.
Don't worry, lad.
Lost it.
You'll get to go again.
That's what I was impressed with him against Leeds.
Yeah.
He didn't have a great first half in the first half, but I thought he was our most dangerous player. And even when he tried something, he wouldn't come off.
Yeah.
He'd try it. Like, he'd keep trying. He never, like, went into himself. He seems to have that confidence back.
It's the timing, isn't it? That's what he has to get back now. It's the timing of being able to beat a man, seeing when the man moves, and then beat it, skipping it. He's not quite got it yet, but he'll get that back.
And he relies on them, like, proper small, like, little steps in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Brilliant by Malacia. Rashford, great cross. Oh! Malacia! Oh!
Yo.
Oh, shit. Brilliant by Rashford there. And Bruno just got... Who was it who tackled him? Someone just blocking the shot as soon as he hit it there.
Telling you, we got bits about us, man.
Makes it.
Don't worry, Sanch. Go again, mate.
Fred.
Go
Fred's
again.
You're gonna skin
He's a beast
someone.
when he comes to stopping people. Like,
Yeah.
just a rash.
Brilliant
Absolute
there.
rash.
Rashford finding space, getting in behind,
Ball
pulling it
in.
back.
Look how nervous to get him when Rashford's on the ball.
Who hit that?
It's a,
Bruno.
it's a
a good
lucky
block, you know.
block, though. It's his back foot. It's Jordi Alba's back leg. It's his standing leg there. That's probably in if he don't touch that.
Telling
Good
you,
pressing
mate.
from United. Yeah,
Telling
really
you.
good.
We'll get these boys. We'll get
Is
them.
anyone on a yellow or is it like clear?
I think it's cleared after the groups.
Because this is like an extra game as well, isn't it?
Yeah. You'd hope it's cleared.
Turn out. Come out. Well done.
Good start from United.
And again. And give it back. You know you got to give it back.
Wan-Bissaka's found himself, man.
Yeah.
I've been happy with that.
It's
Because
it.
for 50 mil, you're never going to recoup that.
I think he's good enough.
Sancho.
defensively.
That's a cross.
They got-
That's the
that's
kind of
good
ball he
defending, that.
needs. Give
Who's that?
Man on. Don't do it.
It was off.
How?
Was it Sancho?
Who's off?
I think it might have been Sancho because Araujo was calling for that as soon as he
Oh,
passed
Rojo.
it. Yeah.
Who was offside?
I missed that
Sancho,
guy.
yeah. From the cross.
Rojo, yeah.
Marcus Rojo. I think it's Ronald Araujo. It looks like he's actually playing on the right hand side, and it's Koundé in the middle. That's a good pass
Watch
as
that
well.
runner now as well.
Yeah,
You've
go
got to
on,
get
Aaron.
there.
Get close, Aaron.
Uh-oh.
Lewandowski.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Bloody
That's a
hell.
good save.
Yeah,
that
it
was.
was.
Lewa.
Straight at him, but
Dangerous he's looking.
yeah, Lewandowski's just got the movement there, hasn't he? Luke Shaw didn't stay with
No
him.
one seemed to know who's going to go to him because
No.
Luke Shaw got dragged to the right of the defence.
See, that's the problem.
And Varane kind of...
Yeah, he was in momentum as well. He was never going to get caught there either.
One big switch, and all of a sudden we were in a lot of danger there.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's going to be open football both ways.
Massive pitch as well.
It looks it, doesn't it? It's because the camera's further back as well. The pitch looks gigantic, doesn't it?
It is bigger
So
than
obviously
most
you've,
pitches
yeah,
as well.
it
you've
is
played on a lot of these pitches. Like,
Yeah.
but I remember I played at Old Trafford, and from my seat in the ground, it looks like a normal. And when I was on the pitch, bro, I thought,
Massive, yeah.
this is
It is
sapping the
big.
life out of me. Like, it's so big.
Oh, nice. Great stepping out there from Casemiro,
What's the
winning
best
ball
stadium you've played at? Old
I,
Trafford.
obviously, Old Trafford, I love Old Trafford, but Newcastle's a great
St.
stadium.
James's
you know.
Park.
Oh, it's amazing, man.
I played in a five-a-side
Lovely.
tournament there,
Yeah,
where it was on the
Yeah.
pitch, but it was five-side.
yeah.
Well, like one half or like
It
half
was
a
like
half.
4.
Yeah.
It's like United's a bit, but it's just so nice. Everything's just nice. Everything's flat. You know, it was quite new. It was lovely. It was lovely.
What's the most on top? You know, like where you feel the fans on you.
Liverpool, man.
Yeah.
Anfield is ridiculous.
Good
Hey,
defending, Varane.
Boys, we have to be on this.
Yeah.
Like 94 minutes.
You know what though? You gotta
Wow.
consider it's the first 10 minutes. You expect
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're gonna put a couple of moments like that on you.
How do they just get these? Like, every generation, they're just popping up
Gavi.
with some
Pedri.
absolute centre mid sensations. Just Gavi,
Pedri,
Pedri. They just pop up. They just arise, don't they? Even the ones that
Fabregas.
aren't that good,
Yeah.
they get like a Sergio Roberto who'll play like 400 games for him. Fabregas,
Javi,
Busquets,
Iniesta.
Win that. Win that.
Iniesta, Xavi. Like, they just something about it, isn't there?
Yeah, it's the football that they
Pep
get.
come through their academy, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Better manager than he was a player, but still decent.
Good player though.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. Played in Mexico in that as well.
Did he?
Oops.
Go on then.
Have you seen that Maradona in Mexico documentary?
No.
No.
When he was a manager, it's really good.
Who was it? Monterrey.
I think so.
Was
I watched it a long time ago now. It's a really good documentary though.
Watch the foot. These wingers are open, man.
Oh, sorry, it was
Look at this. Open.
Dorados.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh no, it's a chance.
Yeah.
Played Aaron. Oh,
It's like they're gonna get
Luke.
very open with these kind
Yeah.
of.
They just find
someone
those
needs to
passes,
bring
don't
it
they?
down. No foul there. Oh my god. That's not a foul.
No. It's good enough. Oh, who's that on the floor? Wan-Bissaka.
Fucking hell, Fred.
Oh, his boot came off. That's all. These boys, man, they're looking dangerous.
Ooh.
You're
You
right.
get- they
You
just
lose into
swarm,
a
don't
little
they?
bit of sense security and then just
Good defending there from Varane. Just physical enough.
that is it. It's a battle that is.
Yeah. Two
Two grown men.
big boys who have seen it all and won it all.
Oh, he stepped on his ankle as well.
Fred just chopping away, isn't he?
Thank God. Well, actually, I'm not going to say that yet. Messi scored one from like here, innit?
Yeah. You could just. That's what I was just thinking about. Messi taking a free kick
Was
from
it this
there
side of the
and
pitch
banging
as
it top bins. I can't remember,
so.
but all I know is he's got a wand when it comes to them free kicks. But hopefully, no one in this side has. He's not too bad.
Alonso, innit?
He is not too bad. He has scored a few.
Rafinha's probably going to want to score as well, being Leeds, isn't he?
Is he? Have they bought him? They paid. They bought him.
They bought
60
him,
million or whatever.
Yeah,
50 million. I think they did. Yeah, because everyone was saying I think they spent 60 million and Tottenham spent 50 on Richarlison, and everyone was like, "Oh, they're the same player," but they're not. The same
No
player
chance.
at all.
Rafinha's way better.
Do you think?
Yeah, for me.
Yeah, I think he's better.
I think he's the best of all of them. To be fair,
What was that?
Rafinha, I like him. I wanted him. I actually wanted him. He was my first choice when we were talking
Who was it
about.
about to sign? Was it
everyone else.
Arsenal or
Was
Chelsea?
it?
I don't know.
I thought it was us.
someone in
I
the-
thought it was
Marcus
us that we were
Alonso can
connected
take
to.
him, can't he?
That's what I mean. You can take him as
Yeah,
dangerous.
he's decent.
What are you
He's
doing? Get
decent.
on the floor, lad. Sanch.
I wouldn't want to do that, you know.
Oh my
But
days.
that's cool. What I was about to say before that, I didn't want to jinx it. The first time I remember seeing David De Gea was when he kept 2 clean sheets against Real and Barca. Early days at
For
Atletico. And he was so good in those games.
Yeah.
So good. Long time ago that now.
I wonder if
Very.
when he plays in these stadiums and if he thinks, I should have been here for the last 6 years. I should have been
Not
in
Barca-
these.
well,
no, but I
yeah.
mean like in the Liga back in Spain. Like I wonder if he thinks that.
No one was paying him what United were paying him.
No.
That's true.
He got his deal. He's happy.
Yeah.
He's
The one
very
thing you can't argue is he's fucking financially done incredibly well out of United, hasn't he? Like
Yeah.
Even like
I know that's not the
you
only
go
thing.
like like you look at Real Madrid though, yeah. He could have went there and won a few trophies. All right, cool. That's better for his career overall. Fair
Yeah.
enough. But
Well done, Fred.
being at Man United,
No, come on.
you're almost guaranteed to be a legend. At Real Madrid,
Yeah,
man, like I remember them whistling Ronaldo and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like, it's
They-
mad.
I know. Like a lot of
All
Madrid fans
people,
aren't-
Ronaldo.
They're just ruthless.
Yeah, they don't love it. They didn't like Courtois until last season. A lot of them still think Navas was over it. Like you can have these goalkeepers who win everything, who are amazing, and if you're not, Casillas, you shit. Like, it's just mad, isn't it?
It's like PSG the other day. I know they lost against Bayern, but they're 5 points clear at the top of the league in the Champions League quarters or whatever, and they were booing them, telling them not to training. It's nuts.
That's what it is. They need. There's nothing apart from winning the Champions League for them now, isn't it? It's like the league's nothing. Like, yeah, we won the league. Let's just try and win this
And
Champions
they're a
League.
new team as well.
Yeah.
See, they keep doing this
look
switch,
at this.
don't they? They keep doing this. The width on the.
You've
on
got to
the
be. Oh, well
left-hand
done,
side.
Wan-Bissaka. That's again. You blocked
that-
another one.
Is that Gavi
Played
out
it-
there?
oh.
I think it's Gavi. On the
Keep
left.
blocking them, no man. Keep blocking them because that's getting the ball to their wingers.
Yeah, Rashford's
Quick.
our main focal point,
Yeah.
staying out.
See, we had a lot of the ball first few minutes. They've had it all since the sort of 7th or 8th minute on the Barca.
Yeah.
Played
We
time.
need to push up and try and win it back high up again.
There'll be a counter attack somewhere.
Yeah, I hope so.
We just got to keep it clean. Keep it clean sheet.
I'll refer it back to the keeper.
There we go.
Yeah.
Time.
There you go, first time long there.
I forgot Lissandro.
Can we
was
have a foul there on
suspended.
Varane?
Yeah.
Play that. Yo, ref. Play for
Well done, Fred.
it. Hey! This is tragic.
Uh-oh. What's that in?
Just waiting to get the game on. Got a super chat. Mr. Hoss says, what match hurts you the most? Mine is the Munich anniversary match in 2008 versus City. Still hurts to this day.
I
Plus
was
that
talking
kit was
about that
class.
with someone the other day.
Me and you?
Is it me and you?
Yeah.
Hurts me the most. That 4-4 against Everton sticks with me a lot.
Yeah,
But
2012.
also, Real Madrid, Fergie's last Champions League game.
Yeah, that's a bad one. That was bad.
Do you know what I mean?
Because it's one as well where you felt like he could have done a bit more. Like he could have reacted a bit quicker.
Yeah, I think his head went.
Yeah. Because he knew it was his last one.
Yeah, and we didn't.
No.
Do you know what I mean? So we just thought he was going mad. But the decision was a mad one, to be fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, that game shows you. I remember feeling proper helpless during the Champions League finals.
Yeah.
I was
Especially the one
watching that
where,
just feeling beat down, like, oh my God.
you know, the one where Messi and I think, was it Wembley? Them guys just owned us like for the whole game. I was like hurt.
2011.
Like, thinking that we had a chance, and then that game just like, nah, we had no chance whatsoever.
Because in Rome in 2009, I think Park had a chance early on. Ronaldo, like we should have.
And they weren't quite the same yet, were they? They didn't have prime Messi yet. They had promising world-class Messi, but not like, what am I even watching Messi? All of those I agree with. Recently, that 3-3 against Everton that we mentioned last season, or 2 seasons ago, that was tough, but not on the same level as these I think Champions League finals and stuff.
A few that hurt was obviously the City game last year and the Liverpool game, where we got rolled right over. Yeah. And that hurt a lot because we're just like, we're no longer that team anymore that can just even like stand up to them for 10 minutes. Yeah. How is that happening? Yeah. How are we getting rolled over this badly? It's like they feel pity for us. Yeah. In them games, like, yeah, listen, chill out at 4-0, chill out at 5-0, guys, don't score no more goals. That's how it felt. So I felt really hurt as a Man United supporter then. It was really hurting me. So yeah.
There we go. While we got technical issues, we'll watch it on my phone.
Fucking how many cooks are spoiling the broth back there as well? Like 8 people behind the camera, everyone going, "Where's the game?" Jesus. 0-0 still.
Let's see.
Cracking my phone and everything.
Yeah, just smashed it.
Tragic.
Is that the actual screen that's cracked?
No, it's the protector.
I love that.
So I hope it's the protector anyway. Probably take the protector off my screen. We'll just pull off with it.
Just turn to dust as it goes. Ball back on the left hand side for Barca. Was that Fred who's won it?
Yeah, Fred keeps winning it and then giving it away. Well done.
Oh my God.
No, Fred, please.
These are the worries when we're in
transition. Oh, that pass they've dinked over there was nice.
Yeah. Are we live?
Yeah, you're live.
Fucking hell.
The back screen. What's going on?
Everything's going on.
Oh. Yeah, they're looking like they're getting.
All I can see is Ethan shitting himself.
Yeah, rightly so. Barcelona just having that pressure, aren't they, at the minute?
Yeah, they're in too many different dangerous positions at the moment, and I'm not liking it because it's the only matter of time before they're gonna get a proper shot on goal, and De Gea is gonna have to do something. So come on, boys.
We need to try and keep the ball a little bit again.
Yeah.
Because at the minute, this counter attack where
just giving it away every time.
We're not we win it back and then they just play it out to that left hand side and there's loads of space.
Yeah.
Straight to De Gea.
It's being played at their tempo right now. We need to just cool it down right now.
It's like they're exploiting.
But we're not getting overstretched at any point.
Mm.
Yeah.
We're like defending and they're dinking some good passes through, but we don't look overstretched. You know, like they're not pulling us out of position, and that, which is what you get scared of sometimes with these lot.
Yeah.
Because in the passing them short passes.
That's the thing, because we are sitting back a little bit, which we are trying to counter attack now. There is less gaps, there is less space behind. But
how old's Jordi Alba?
He's got to be 33.
He must be old now.
Feels like he's been about for a while, hasn't it?
But he came in when he was about 22, didn't he? Yeah, he's 33.
Yeah.
But he's been at that level for 10 years now, hasn't he?
Has he slowed down a bit or what?
Yeah, he's not. It was rapid.
He's up and down like a madman.
Yeah, he's not quite as quick as he used to be. He's one of those players that a couple of years ago, when they were really struggling, everyone was like, get rid of him, he's past it. And then now he's, one of the sort of elder statesmen of the team, keeping everything together. Just keep giving the ball away, don't we?
Yeah, too often.
Just trying to blind pass there, it don't make sense.
I know. Looks like we just get a bit nervous in these situations.
As long as we're not losing, that's all that matters for now.
Woo! Yo, corner kick. Pressure, putting the pressure on. Who was that chasing? I mean, it was a poor pass that did it, but he is Rashford, isn't it? Rashford's worrying him. Yeah, Koundé. Keeper was far out of his goal.
Do that, lad. Oh, that's not. Who's that? Kessie.
I see something else that was.
I think it is Kessie, yeah.
No, but it was Koundé who made the mistake.
Yeah.
Good cross now. Just got I've not really seen much of Weghorst's aerial presence in terms of in the box yet.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's so big for him to not have that much aerial presence. It's a bit weird for me. I was thinking he's going to win every header, and
but then the other day I can't remember what game it was. Like when we had him on the pitch, we didn't swing a ball into the box, and then when we took him off, we started swinging him, and it was like, what are we doing?
Exactly what I said earlier.
Fred's very involved, I'll say.
Yeah, very involved.
He's in the game a lot. Not all good stuff, but not all bad stuff either.
That's him, though.
That's what I'm gonna
Bro,
say.
the other day,
The good,
like,
the
they
bad,
got
and
man
the
of the
ugly.
match, and I
The
thought it
worst
was
performance I've
rubbish.
ever seen the week before, and then man of the match 4 days later.
He weren't man of the match.
I don't
I'm
think he
still
was,
convinced.
I don't
but
know
he was
how.
better than he was at Old Trafford.
Yeah, he was very bad at Old Trafford. And he was very bad the other day as well.
Yeah.
He still got man of the match.
I know. It felt like a bit of a pity man of the match, didn't it? But
Yeah, I couldn't give anyone really, and then I thought, you know what, Shaw's probably been the best player on the pitch for me. Left back and centre left back, and then Lissandro, when he comes on, he changes the whole game for us. But he's not on it long enough to get the man of the match. But I thought Shaw was up there. Bruno,
Yeah,
Come
everyone
on.
cried around the ref.
slow the game down, boys. Get them out of their rhythm.
Yeah.
There's too much rhythm going on here from
Yeah,
Barca.
there is. Just watching a replay of
Yes.
Bruno getting stuck in.
Oh.
And then, is it Pedri there?
That's
Just
that. You
kicking
can't do
out, yeah.
that.
Surely
You
that's
surely
a foul
got-
to a booking.
Isn't there any kind of VAR going on around here? That's possible red. No, it's not red, but he's pushing
Someone's
from behind
walking
her.
past you and he
gotta get
but he
yellow.
kicks him because he's pissed off with it.
Yeah. You got to get something for
It's
that.
surely questionable.
I don't see what he's
It's not
done
far off a red, is it? If someone
Yeah,
pushes
yeah.
you and then as they're walking past you kick them because you're pissed off.
there. Yeah,
with
if you
them,
kick him,
that's surely a booking minimum.
how is this happening?
That's poor, that one.
Yeah, it's just straight up to them, win the header, straight back on the counter attack. See, we've got to be winning these second balls here. They
Yeah.
can't. That's what I mean. We put a cross in, they win it.
Yeah.
Then the ball goes in there, they win it. Then it
Yeah.
goes in there again, and they win it. We've got to be doing better than that.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah.
Bro, got it back up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just
Get
like
up.
Rafinha on the right. They keep waiting for that overload on the left hand side, don't they? Exploiting it again. Bruno not really tracking back in
There we
helping
go.
out Wan-Bissaka. He can't
Let's
fight
go,
for
Wan.
that. Fuck off.
Man on.
Fuck.
Can't keep it there, innit?
No.
Bit tough there.
Struggling to keep it at all.
Wan-Bissaka under the press is a bit of a mad one.
It's like it feels like they're focusing.
Bloody hell, it's winning
How has he
it.
got that through
Oh
there?
don't
my
know.
gosh.
It feels like they're targeting Wan-Bissaka at the minute to me. Or certainly they're going everything through the left hand side.
Do you think Delo would be better option or?
I don't
know.
think defensively, no. I think
Look,
Wan-Bissaka's
he's on there,
pretty good. He's had to
just
keep
leaving
that
him.
man there.
Just letting him do what he wants. I think it feels like Bruno needs to drop back or something there because
Yeah, he needs to
Gavi
help
and
there, yeah.
Alba on that side are just free all the time.
We've missed Anthony in that sense, you know.
Yeah, we
People
definitely
cussing
have.
Anthony, but
Yeah, we
we
have.
have missed him for the shape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have. I agree.
And although Luke Shaw is comfortable at centre back, we miss him when he's not at left back.
Yeah.
Although
Yeah.
Malacia's plays well.
Malassi is good, isn't he? But he's
Yeah.
not Luke Shaw.
No, exactly. Exactly that.
Yeah.
At least
Calling
we've got
to
a
Barca.
competent left back to
Yeah.
play in there anyway.
Mm.
And you've not got an issue with him playing.
Keeper.
Play
Wow.
David, that's
Well done,
better.
well done. Don't let him get the
Elusive
sack off.
David De Gea clearance from a corner. That was good.
Yeah.
Go on, Sancho.
Under
Go on,
pressure.
Do like
Win
Chelsea.
it.
Remember that Chelsea goal?
Yeah. Like
Who's
Gary
it? Give it
Neville.
away, Jorginho.
Yeah. Gave it straight to Sancho, didn't he? I think. For the Sancho goal you're talking about? Yeah.
And he just waved his leg like waved his leg like
Just waited so long to hit the ball in,
the
did he?
keeper just dropped.
Slot.
Yeah. That was under Carrick, wasn't it? That was the Carrick era.
Was it?
Yeah, we beat Arsenal. We drew with Chelsea.
Oh,
Fucking
Varane,
hell,
what's
Varane.
that?
He's onside. Play
Well
for
done.
Ryan, recovery.
Well done,
Bro,
lad.
you put us on the
My goodness me.
Terrible to start.
There was
with
no.
from Varane.
Where was the options? Where are the options? They're pressing so well. Let me see if they're pressing well because I
Miles
could.
onside.
Luke Shaw's
Yeah.
keeping him on side. Just too long to turn there. Varane came back in. United I feel like we just need a minute on the ball. It's got
Yeah.
a little bit of a feeling of Atletico Madrid away last season.
Love
You know,
that
where
ball.
we look scared.
We can,
Yeah.
You know when we're on the ball and if we can get the passes right in the final
Yeah.
third. It's like look at this now.
Yeah.
Well done.
See, Aaron.
Well done, right.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
If you just get the passes
Because
right
they
in the
press
final
so
third,
high,
there's gaps.
even
Yeah,
in their
yeah,
own when they're defending.
Love that, Aaron.
Really good by Wan-Bissaka there.
And he found his man in the box.
Yeah. Sancho just holding his run a little bit, keeping a bit of space. Oh, it's a really
that's
poor
it off the
shot.
play,
It comes
yeah.
off. That comes off De Jong, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's a corner.
Yeah.
Oh,
Frankie de Jong goal would be nice.
Imagine.
yeah.
His first goal for United. Corner to United now. That was a shocking shot by Sancho, really, wasn't it? He just completely sliced it.
Was that Bruno or Sancho?
Sancho, I think.
I thought it was Bruno.
Oh, maybe it was. I thought it was Sancho. Either way, it's a corner to United.
Come on, Vegs. Veghorst, get yourself on a header.
Varane.
Oh, that was a good pass.
Was that Varane there coming in?
Near post,
Good running, no? Good pace on the run.
Skin someone.
Right, put it in.
Casemiro.
Nah, that's
Little
not.
clip to the
is
back
it?
post for
It's not bad.
Can win it. And it's Koundé just
Yeah, we play him
could have got in front of him there.
Yeah, play him at a game that they're not used to, boys.
win that.
Putting
get it
balls,
straight back
raining
on
balls in the box. Yes.
Go on, Malacia.
Put that back post. No, you
Oh,
can't.
that's dangerous.
You can't be doing
Yes,
that.
Luke.
Well done.
Luke Shaw, well
No
done.
foul. Yes.
Good defending,
Yes.
Luke Shaw. Fuck off.
This is
Get
better.
it out wide. Get it out.
Fingers.
Oh, he's in. He's in.
He's in.
Vegs,
It's through.
bang it left foot. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's got to score. Oh my
got to
gosh.
bury
He's
that.
got to slot that the left side of him there. Oh my gosh.
You got to go in.
He's got to bury that, you know.
He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper there.
He done all the right
doing
things.
here?
Got it
What's
onto his left. Can he not slot that bottom left side?
You can either corner, bro.
Yeah,
through
but it's
his
on his
legs.
left.
Either
I would
corner.
go the near side. That's a goal. Let's see
Either
that
side of
again.
the keeper.
Oh man, what a chance! Veghorst splits the
The run
defense.
was so good as well.
So
Yeah.
good. Who was the pass from?
I think it was
Maybe
Fred
Bruno.
or someone.
Amazing pass.
I can't see.
Great run,
like
that.
a little section of the pitch.
Yeah.
It's like I'm at Goodison Park.
The ball has no one. Oh,
come on,
hey,
ref.
ref.
Referee, come on. Well done, Fred.
What are you arguing for?
Can we see the replay?
There's no, you didn't think you were going to win the ball by doing that. He just shoved him
Bang,
over.
straight over from the
Kessie,
back.
like, yeah, it was your shoulder. It was in his back. You can't shoulder someone's back.
Oh.
It's fucking,
Yeah, that's
obviously a foul, isn't it?
Is this it? This is it. Yeah. Plays it
Just,
to
he
Malacia.
just moves him off
Yeah,
the ball.
Bruno, bang,
of course.
you're
It's
in.
always Bruno.
Miles
innit?
on.
And then it goes over to your left foot. Slot.
You know what? Even earlier, you know, as the ball
Yeah,
just
yeah.
come, just hit it earlier
Yeah, yeah.
into the post.
Back across.
Yeah. Just
Goalkeeper's
as
left.
before it comes.
That's by far the biggest chance of the game so far.
Good chance. I
And
love that.
not to diss Vegas too much, but if we've got Lewandowski playing for us, it's 1-0, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If we've got a player of that quality.
Yeah.
What a pass though from Bruno.
Well done, Vegas.
It's the first sitter he's missed for us, though.
Yeah, I'm not
exactly,
saying
yeah.
that he's a bad player.
You know, like
yeah.
it's the
He's
first
usually
time
good
he's
at
missed a
finishing, you
sitter.
know.
Yeah.
It's only the second sitter he's had, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? It was that one and the goal
the
he
goal.
scored. Great
Good
cross.
ball. Oh,
Casemiro.
oh my days.
Casemiro! You
Well
gotta
done.
get less or more on that.
Great
Yeah.
quality though.
Oh,
Look at this though.
he gets
Counter.
a bit less on that. That's going in the near post.
Where's Wan-Bissaka?
Go
Come on,
Sancho
man.
tracking back. Good stuff there, Jaden. Keep going.
Yeah, well done. Slow it down.
Yeah, that's good there from
Delay
Sancho.
Oh, bro, them 3 chances. We should have scored one.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's the problem.
man.
In these big
Darren.
games, you miss chances like that, you end up losing. That's the worry.
But good signs.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is
good
good.
signs,
This is
definitely.
good. We're looking like we can get goals.
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka, put him in the stand, please.
See, they've switched it. So Sancho's on the left at the minute. Sancho, sorry, is over to the right now. Bruno on the left. I wonder if that's
Yep,
just a
don't
way
aim in it.
to try and alleviate some of that pressure that they've
Goal
had.
kick play, Rafa.
Will that go kick? Oh, that was a corner. That was a corner.
Same, to be fair. But you know what?
That was a corner, man.
You
I'll
take
take it all day.
Yeah.
No VAR for that.
Jordi Alba captain. Wasn't it weird when PK retired like 12 games into the season? It's like, I'm retiring at the end of the season, then 6 weeks later it's like, actually I mean now, because I'm shit.
Did you hear how Shakira found him cheating?
Is this true?
How?
Apparently it was because he had his mistress over at his house, and like she must have used like jam or something, Shakira's jam, and Shakira was like knew that it wouldn't have been PK, so she was like, "You've had a woman around."
Is that true?
It was like, well, it was on the internet.
Yeah, but
No,
anyone
I
could have
think
wanted jam. What about his friends? Say, I want some jam.
Lads have ever had jam at my house.
Have you got an apricot conserve? Has never been said. It's never been said, has it? A bit of Manuka
Player
honey on
resignation
toast would be
jam.
divine.
Hey, honey
Yeah.
on toast is sick.
Yeah, honey on toast is great, actually.
That was actually what we had for for games before
Was it?
pre-match. Yeah,
Oh, I love honey on
pre-match used
toast.
to have honey on toast.
Only a woman clocks things like that, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Women at FBI.
No, I would. If it's my stuff, I would.
Nah, you would.
I would.
Look at
Like,
that,
why is
look.
this? Why is
And
this?
also,
Bang.
I think men would think, nah, I
Do you?
can't say that. I
Yeah.
can't bring up the jam.
Just
Like,
slide
you know what I
across.
mean? Yeah, you,
Hartley's on the table. This was unopened when I left.
There's a bit of butter left in this.
Yeah. What is this? Crumb.
I use separate knives, you wank.
I know your gluto. Fucking hell.
Forget it.
Yeah. Free kick to United. What is the word?
Oh,
Little clipping.
different. Across. Oh, what a bad ball across.
Nice
He
little,
just got caught under his legs, I think.
nice little routine there from United. Looking
Or I think
dangerous from set pieces.
he got caught in two minds of whether to crack it or that's a
think he just
run that is.
misclicked that. He
Can I
misclicked
just
it,
say,
didn't
Man United looking
Yeah,
dangerous from
kick.
set pieces
he? Looking good though.
is not the sort of thing I expected to see.
Well, we've done that a lot this season.
This season,
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm so
I think
scarred
Vegas
from
can
the
get
last
a goal
few
from
years.
this, you know.
Casemiro's goal front post, Rashford's goal.
Casemiro.
Ball.
Oh, Rafa again.
Oh, boys, we're looking like we can score again. Love it. Come on, boys. Yeah, looking good.
Yeah.
That's the end as well, you know.
Huh?
That's the end of the pitch. Just saying. But we scored 2
Oh, is
Oh,
in
it?
90th,
Of course.
90-odd minute.
Oh God, what a year.
What
That's the last time we scored it.
a
The
bit
Nou
of
Camp.
history in it.
You know what?
Yeah.
We haven't scored it there since Solskjaer's winner
bloody
in the
hell.
European Cup final. We need to score.
We will. We will.
I
Look at
think we
that,
score.
Sanch.
Go on, slip Fred in.
Yeah. Oh, why did you stop? Why?
Fred didn't have to stop there.
No, just a miscommunication, wasn't
Yeah, I
it?
think you thought if I carry on, I'll get offside or something like that.
There was a man behind as well. He could have used that run as
Yeah.
a dummy. But
I thought he was gonna
okay.
fake it, go inside.
Yeah. That's what he normally does as well, isn't
Yeah.
it? Come back.
Wouldn't even mind him having a crack, you know, just whipping it and just.
Good press.
Go on,
Love
move
it,
this
Sad.
cricket thing,
Yeah.
man. What's going on, bruv?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, go on,
Rashi.
Rashi.
Score. Oh, what a strike! Oh my
How
gosh.
did he get that out from
I don't
amongst
know.
it?
Rashford looked so fucking fast then, didn't he?
Play
Yeah.
Bruno, go on.
Come on!
Oh shit, I can't shout, bro.
He's had his wisdom tooth took out on Sunday.
I got stitches all
I
in
know.
there.
That is painful.
They're great.
Can't even eat
Rashi.
properly.
Look how fast Rashford looked here. Just absolutely
that- Look
at
flying
this.
past Marcus Alonso.
That's a
how
good
was
finish.
that
Finish
out?
that
I don't
is-
know how he did it. He opened up his hip somehow. Just
That's a great
Yeah, my
save,
hip is
that.
dislocated
Wow.
if I try that.
love that, Rashi.
Yeah, really good finish.
Hey, it's on target, and he tried in the corner. I don't mind that at all.
I don't think he could have got off a better shot from
Yeah,
that
you
position.
Maybe
can't-
left
you can't.
foot.
Because then he has to take another touch.
Yeah, you
And
ain't
then
gonna
he's-
get a better shot than that. I don't think.
No.
I think that's great.
Yeah, you just
Well,
got to hope.
You're hoping the keeper don't anticipate it so
Or
early.
there's someone following in at the back post.
Yeah,
Win that. Well done.
we got it. We got it. And Vegas using his pace.
What's the
there.
best goal you've ever scored that you didn't mean to score?
I didn't mean to.
I know you
I don't know if I
claim
didn't
everything.
mean. Yeah, I
You
don't.
claim everything, but surely there's one where you
I
smashed the
didn't
cross in and it's gone in and you're like, yeah, I bet you.
I don't remember one I didn't mean to.
What's the best goal you've ever scored then? Would you say?
He's a finisher. I remember
Yeah.
you doing that.
Yeah, there's
Top bagsman.
Yeah, there's two. There's two of them. One of them was against Wolves away. Actually, yeah, I have it on YouTube.
Is
as
this
well,
on
by the way.
YouTube?
Yeah, Wolves away. Goal kick happened. Jolyon Lescott headed it down to me. He's obviously against for Wolves, and I pick it up on the right side of the edge. Come on, Bruno, let's get a goal. Let's talk about that afterwards. Finish.
Oh, unlucky.
So I pick it up. You see where the ref is now? Just outside the box.
Oh.
I picked it up there and looked up. I seen the keeper and I just whipped it like a free kick. Hit off the bar, hip down.
Oh, it's sweet when that happens.
That was one of my favourite goals because it hit off the bar.
My internet
Well,
on my
who
laptop isn't working.
who was that? What was that partnership? Yeah, was it Jason Roberts?
Yeah.
That was a partnership. That was.
Yeah, and there was another one. My second one was the one at the edge of the D. So the ball came in, edge of the D, and it got headed up high in the air. And I was like, I shaped upside on, volleyed it top side netting from outside the box.
ballsy.
It's like the best ever volley I've ever scored, to be fair. That's exactly where Rashi is now. So yeah, that was our two favourite goals.
Do you still playing that? Do you still have charity games or anything? You still
Can't
part
play
of all
anymore.
them?
Can't
No.
play football at the minute. I put on a bit of weight and then I get injured every time I look
Try
at a
and get
ball.
back in it.
So I'm just like, I can't do it. I'm now on a thing of like, I need to lose weight first, then I need to start training again, then I need to play. It's like I'm just, from when I was playing, I was 95 kilos at the end of my career.
That's big.
And that's
though,
heavy.
Still, isn't it?
Yeah, that's heavy because
Yeah.
I used to be 87 in like early 20s.
Yeah.
Then I got to 90. No, it was 90, sorry. 90 kilos,
Yeah.
sorry. And then now I'm 108 kilos. So you can imagine how much I've got on top, and then I try and do the same running. Can't do it. Like my body's like, what are you doing? What are you trying to run for with all this weight on?
Your muscle memory is different as well.
Yeah.
Run different if you're bigger, innit?
Oh, I love that, Cassie. That's the Hey, how did that happen?
Great tackle there.
What happened there? What happened with the control?
He just left it. Wan-Bissaka just left the ball to run past him, and he was too slow.
Oh, bro, why are you trying to win a penalty here, man?
Let's see that again. I just wonder what the hell happened there.
I don't think it was a bad pass. It's just Wan-Bissaka not controlling it.
No, that was a good ball. Oh, he let it run.
Go. He's got to take a touch.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a pen?
Nah.
No.
He's got the shot off, man. Don't be trying to do an Arsenal on us. Yeah, he got the touch on the ball.
He's got the ball.
Great
It's
touch,
one of them ones where he kind of
Wan-Bissaka.
probably jarred his leg.
Love it,
innit?
Wan-Bissaka. Take him out.
It's not a foul. He's blocking the ball.
Even a goal kick. Unless, did it hit the hair?
No, De Gea saved it.
Okay, sorry.
It's no foul anyway. Like, no matter what they do, it's not a foul.
No.
That's a great challenge.
A
You
great
know what
block.
he's about. Let's take his leg off next
Steve
time.
McLaren was there in 99.
Yep.
Assistant manager again.
Yeah, now you're up, see? You're not hurt, are you? I hate it when they do that. They need to bring in some new rules in the game. Man.
You must have done that before.
I never do that. I never do that stuff. I'm telling you, never ever fake anything. I don't try and say it's a goal when it's not. Nothing.
None of the Harry Kane ones.
Never a bit of time wasting.
Nah, I never say it's my goal if it's not. Nothing.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, look at that
Whiffle
fake
by
flick.
Rafinha.
Slide him.
Played Malacia.
You know, the manager used to always say, like, in a game, we're doing training and stuff, and then there'll be a small-sided games, and, like, everyone will be going, no, it was a goal. No, it wasn't. Or it went off the pitch. Like, Nath, was it a goal or not? It's like, no, it wasn't a goal. No, if it's not, Nath says it's not a goal, it's not a goal.
Yes.
So they knew I wouldn't lie, like, to win. Touch.
Oh, he got a bit quicker, though.
Ref. Yeah. It's not even near
It's like
the
a
ball.
weird obstruction, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
like,
not even near
it
the
is,
ball.
but you're never going to get it.
Yeah. Well done, boys. You're actually doing yourself justice here, boys. I don't concede when I've said that.
No.
Doing well, boys.
Yeah. Been back and forth game, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We've had a spell, they've had a spell, we've had a spell, now
We've
it's their
probably
turn
had
again. We've had the best
better
chances.
of the
Yeah.
half.
Easy.
See, this is what I mean. That's what I mean. That the game's going to feel like this the whole time.
Yeah.
It might end up 1-1 now, but I've still got to stick with my 2-2. So let's stick with the 2.
They're looking a sub at the moment as well by the looks of things, and I'm not seeing an injury, so...
Yeah. We should have scored in this game. That's my only worry, is that if we end up losing this game 2-0,
Nah, we'll beat them, man. We'll beat them.
I'm
beat 'em.
I think Vegos should have scored. Vegos had to score.
Yeah, that should be a
really.
goal. That's a
Yeah.
clear chance.
Yeah.
Like,
One-on-one with the keeper, you've got to be putting it in.
yeah. That's the one, isn't it? That's the one clear chance that you should have. Get off.
Hey, Malacia, that's a foul.
Ref! Oh my days!
Thank
I was
you,
about
ref.
to say.
Clear foul. That's
Why?
wicked.
That's a yellow
Kicking the ball
card.
away as well.
We want to win as well.
Is that Pedro on the
Yes.
floor?
Oh, are they the Preds? The Preds have gone closer to the old Preds.
Yeah. They have, haven't
Because
they?
they went a bit ugly for a bit.
Yeah.
Do you remember when, I think we talked about this before, but when Pedri went from, like, he was like 17 years old and then he played 70 games in a year because he played in the Olympics as well. And you saw the two pictures at the start of the scene at the end. He looked like he'd genuinely aged about 10 years. Like,
Is it like the boys one, the Mourinho
yeah,
one?
or like
starting at
Barack
Old
Obama
Trafford?
at the start of his tenure and at the end. Look at that. Look at that picture. So that was Pedro. That one at the end where he looks like he's just been like, let me try and find,
Who's he play for? Club country?
Spain.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was him at the start of the season.
I thought he looked like him.
And that was him at the end, look.
Yeah, he looks old.
So that's
there.
him at the start and that's him at the end of the year. Look at that. Look at that. That's a 40-year-old man there. 15, 40.
Wow.
That's 12 months later. Just gone up. Oh, man. What a season. He was 18 at the time. He'd played like 70 games in the year. Just having a little break here. This looks like a little planned. You go
5
down
minutes
for a
before
minute.
half time, though. It's a bit dumb, isn't it?
Injury in it. I think the injury Roberto coming on.
Sergio Roberto. Pedri off.
Oh, yeah, lovely.
Don't mind that.
Yeah.
Off he comes, son.
Hopefully he's not seriously injured, but hopefully he's not available for next week as well.
Yeah.
Right, Lewandowski next and De Jong. Well done, boys. This is what I mean. You know when it's a game like this and you've got them players on the side, you can come back into games and this is what's happened.
Yeah.
But like Leeds game, it felt like we're just never going to get back in control at any time.
Yeah.
We've done it. We've even if anything happens now, we did. We've gone through that spell of under a bit of pressure, and then we've come on top again. Can we keep it going?
Yeah.
Play.
Bruno.
Love it, Bruno.
We're doing well though. We've won a lot of balls.
Yeah.
Pressing high.
Thought he was going to send that straight to Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, while he was running forward. Right, give it. Yeah, take time. Bring them onto you. Invite them on. Make them run. There you go. Turn out. Straight to one. And then just up the line, mate.
Pass.
There we go. Oh, thanks.
You can't let that go out.
No.
Step over them, push it.
Who's the best player you played with?
Played with. Oh,
Sorry, these
Jason
questions
Roberts.
you've been asked all the time.
Jason Roberts, obviously best strike partner. And Kanu, man. Kanu is ridiculous, mate. He's just so in his own time, but just everything's top notch. Like he set me up for like every goal I scored in the Prem. I think it was him for every goal. He was ridiculous. And he just, like he plays everything in slow motion. But everyone gets done by any fake
He had a Velcro
shot.
chest as well.
Yeah,
Just bring it
it's
down.
dirty, man. So dirty. What a player. Top notch player.
Oh,
But it's weird, isn't it? Because it depends what positions you're talking about as
Played
well.
with Jimmy Bullard as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a character.
Yeah. Oh no. Yes. we kept
Good
that.
pass as well there, Bruno.
Yeah, but looking after that ball. Sancho. Okay. Rashford on.
Yeah.
Take time. No one next to you. Yes. Now skin him.
Yeah, just what you need to see
Take
there.
time now. Do him.
That thing where he just squeezes between two defenders.
Play him in. Oh. Right. Turn out.
No, we've done well in these positions.
Pass.
There we go.
Casemiro's passing is
It's just too good.
Oh,
Don't worry about it,
play,
Juan. Keep it going. And again.
Oh, he wasn't expecting
Don't
that.
mind
was
Bruno didn't. Who's that? Bruno Sancho.
Sancho.
Sancho didn't expect that.
Oh, slippy pass as well.
We can win that. Yes.
Yes. Tackle.
Sancho's a bad man like that, What a bad man he is.
Shoot.
Bang it left foot. Overlapper. Okay. Man on.
That wasn't for you, bro.
I know. You're not trying to pace him out, are you, Lewa? Lewa, don't try.
To be fair, them two hips were creaking then, as they were running back to that goal.
I don't want to get injured. What are you doing, Wan-Bissaka?
He
No!
loves it. Stop it.
Stop letting it run in them areas, lad.
Twice now, bro. They're pressing you, don't you understand?
That's not the position to let it run. Like, you let it run when there's no one behind you.
Keeps doing it.
That's twice now. You're playing well
He's
as
doing
well.
it blind as well.
Yeah.
Every time.
Thing is, that's just going to bring down your ratings. I'm rating you highly at the minute. Stop the unforced errors, lad.
Go on then. We sort of sit in and wait for him to do it, don't we?
Come on, get out there, man. Get out there.
Oh, good little step across from
Well done,
Luke
Shaw. Well done,
Was it
Luke
Luke
Shaw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nicely stepped across.
Luke Shaw's going to keep him in his pocket.
I saw him peek out a little bit. You know that one chance he had where he ran past him, but he's popped him back in again. Like when your phone just starts. Oh, no, let me put that back down.
Come on, United.
Look how big, how spread out everything is. People on both touchlines.
So he's got us playing, man. He's got us playing this kind of brand. It's lovely, man. Absolutely lovely. We're able to take it to them at Nou Camp.
Yeah, it's good to see, isn't it? That I know I'm sure they'll have had more ball than us, but we've had
a better
spells of possession, spells of chances, and the better chances of the half so far.
Yeah. Sancho's putting a little shift in now.
It feels dangerous though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is dangerous, but I feel that's what I mean. Both teams look like they can score though.
Yeah,
it does look like that.
Yeah. But it looks like two relatively evenly matched teams.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like they're...
They haven't been better than us. So
No.
I'd argue we've been a better team.
Yeah. Come on, hold there, stay with him. Don't leave him.
Rafa needs to be careful as well. He's been booked, innit?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
nice
go on,
ball.
Rashford, go on,
Hold up. Hey, that's not a foul.
Ref.
Well done, ref.
That's a foul.
Play
Good
Rashford.
stuff from Rashford.
Well done, Rashford.
He's such a more
better at
natural
everything
number
now.
9 looking player, isn't he? He looks like a number 9 at times now.
Well, I've always liked him there. I know lots of people say left side, but I always said, like, if he's hanging off the last man, trying to get him behind, I think that's where he's the most dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't care where he is. Like, as long as you're, like, you know, like anywhere between the two lines of the box, anywhere from the edge of that side to the edge of that side and in between, put him anywhere there, he's dangerous as hell.
Yeah, I agree. They just don't want to. You can see there's an aversion to passing to Wan-Bissaka and De Gea, isn't there?
Oh, one more? Oh, that was never going to get there.
Varane and...
Yeah. Oh, nice, Fred. First
Left
time
hand side.
pass. Oh, look at that ball.
Malacia.
Can you get that, though? Oh, good try, though. Good thinking. One more chance. One more chance. Get the throw it. No!
There you go. Half time. Manchester United 0, Barcelona 0. Interesting first half, that. Get your thoughts in the comments. We'll go through what we made of that first half. I'll start with you there, Nathan. How did you feel United looked in that? Was it a good showing, confident, or did you think that United were sort of hanging in there at times?
No, look, we started off well. Looked like the better team. After about 7-8 minutes, Barcelona came into it and you know, showed what they're about. But we weathered the storm. Yeah. And then we were back into the game again. And now we kind of had the better chances, looking the better side. Yeah. But they're both, it's tight. So whoever's in control of the ball at the time, it's looking like I said from minute one, I was thinking it's going to be a very, very tight game. And both teams looking like they're capable of scoring. And that's it's turned out how I've expected. I thought we would have got a goal from that clear chance from Weghorst. Yeah. Could have been perfect. So we 1-0 up at this point. But look, it's 0-0. We're looking good. And let's get second half out. And hopefully Garnacho comes on and he makes a masterclass change. And a counter-attack goal.
Yeah. What did you think of the first half?
I thought we were a better team. I thought they had their spells. But either side of those, I think the first 10, we were the better team. Then they had a good 10-15 minutes. And then I thought we saw the end of the first half out quite well. Should have scored. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing, but I think Garnacho can make a difference off the bench in this one. That's the only one you're looking at. Maybe Diogo Dalot as well, if he was to come on for Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, could possibly see a change there, or you could bring a centre back on and bring Luke Shaw further forward on the left, which could also see a little change. Yeah, but I
do you think we need to change anything?
No, but they will.
Yeah.
At the start of the second half, they'll change something because I don't think they'll be happy at all. Yeah. We'll be the happier going in at half time.
Yeah, I'd say so. Looking at some of the sort of basic stats, 62% possession for Barca, but 7 shots each. United with 3 on target. And no question, United had the best chances. That Weghorst one, talk me through that. As a striker in that position, phenomenal pass through to Bruno. He's got a man just behind him on this side, the goal in front of him. Goes straight at Ter Stegen. Do you think he's trying to put it through the legs, or do you think he's too nervous and just too much for him to try and find that finesse in the corners?
Yeah, I think he looks like he's just trying to get some purchase on it to hit the target and make sure he's hit the target there, because he's let it come across his body. I would have done exactly that, and I would have been on my left foot and I would have tried to slide it near post, left foot near post, if you get what I mean. Yeah. So the right side of the keeper, I would have been going, right, that's my open part of the goal. If he's covering that, then I'd go across. Yeah. And that's my rules of my finishing. And he just seemed to just hit it straight at him. And there's one of them ones where you hope at least he's hit the target, you say, but a striker of a higher quality, the proper elite finishers, they finish that.
You'd expect him to be putting that in, really, wouldn't you? And the worry for me is in these games like this, we saw it last time we played Barca. I think the game's obviously already massively different. We lost that 3-0, didn't we? But Rashford had a good chance at the start of that game, and then before you knew it, the tie was out of our hands, and we were out. I just worry that you don't get many chances in the new camp. We've only ever scored there in one game.
It's a different Barcelona team, though. They're in the Europa League with us.
That's true. But we're in the Europa League as well. Yeah. So when we played them then, we were both Champions League. Now we're down here. Yeah. It's a bit, I don't know. Do you think that are you confident we can make more chances in the second half? Yeah.
Especially if they come out and look to attack us a little bit more. Yeah. Try and, show that intent. But there were a few worrying moments. You look at Wan-Bissaka, kind of with the blind, just letting the ball run across him. Yeah. There was a few times when they did have possession, they were dinking the ball over us and just kind of making those short, sharp runs. Lewandowski had a few moments where, on another
better
day,
control or whatever. Yeah,
that was a good shot. To be fair, was it Wan-Bissaka who blocked that a bit as well? Wasn't it? Yeah. So that was okay. He made up for the mistake, the 2 mistakes he's made.
Varane had one as well, which he made up for. Yeah, which he did all right with. But yeah. We just need to watch out for them. But I think we'll have a few more chances because they'll go for it. Because ideally they want to come to Old Trafford with a goal, don't they?
Yeah, that would be the thing. Obviously, the away goals rule isn't the same as it was, but they want to be winning by the time they get back to Old Trafford. We've got a few super chats. We'll get Andy Tate in here as well if he's available for a few minutes. Yeah,
when he comes back.
Yeah, of course. We've got a couple of super chats. Happy says, "Great to see you lads, like always. All the Arabic media are saying the Qatari takeover is close. It's time to accept it. I'd rather have success than being the next Spurs up the paddock." Mr. Hoss says, "Which match hurts you?" We read that one already. Grivy says, "Is Wan-Bissaka hurt or just lazy, playing in slow motion?" I think he's still at a point, and maybe he always will be, where he has to consider and think about every time he has the ball. He's not a natural possession footballer. He has to sort of make conscious decisions, conscious thoughts, and I think that maybe you're just seeing that a little bit when he's being pressed, that those sort of decisions take too long compared to some of the other players. I'm joined by Andy Tate. Give me your thoughts on that first half. Happy, disappointed, frustrated, or do you think that was a decent half?
I think it's a case of all three.
Yeah.
Really proud of the performance first half. Finishing could have been better, should have been 1-0 up, maybe even 2-0 up.
Yeah.
And it's the quality. Barcelona haven't even got a shot off, is it? Hardly, it's all been us.
Yeah, I think that Lewandowski had that one at the near post that straight at the De Gea, but it was a tight angle. Yeah.
But United have been dominating like a 10-15 minute spell when they should at least have had 2 goals.
Yeah.
Weghorst should have buried it. He should have put it in, and he didn't. And Rashford, I mean, he got that was a great save as well.
Yeah.
So we've gone toe to toe with him, and it's satisfying. But we just I don't want to lose this, mate. If this is if it's 0-0, I'll take it back to Old Trafford. That's fine. There's no away goals. Yeah. So it's doing it. Keep pressing. Keep doing this. It's all right. First half performance.
Yeah, the no away goals thing is massive, isn't it? Because in the past, a 0-0 away was decent, but it was better for the home team, wasn't it? Because then if they were coming to Old Trafford, if they scored 1, we'd need 2.
Yeah.
Whereas now, even a 1-0 loss, which used to be a horrendous result away from home, because they get 1, you would need 3 at home. Now, if we lose 1-0 tonight, well, a 1-0 to us would take us back to a draw. A 2-1 would take it to extra time. So that helps us a lot. I think second leg teams at home used to be a bit of a disadvantage, I think, because of the away goals rule. Anyway, would you make any changes at half-time, or do you think we're doing all right, it's back and forth? It does feel like we have 10 minutes, they have 10 minutes, we have 10 minutes, they have 10 minutes. It's 2 even teams, isn't
it? I know this is old for me, but this reminds me of Rotterdam, 91. Yeah. Backwards and forwards, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Then after like half-time, it exploded. So reminiscent of that. But
that'll be interesting to see. That's my big worry is, if Barcelona score, what do we do? Do we have that mental strength that we seem to lack in seasons gone by, where we go down a goal and we shit it? If they score, can we get one back? Can we get 2 back?
They say the United of the last time we played at the Nou Camp, they say Ashley Young giving the ball away and getting done twice by Messi. They say this ain't that United.
No.
This is a different United now. A well-drilled team who knows what it's doing.
Yeah.
And the players are doing what they've been asked of. So, a 1-0 defeat ain't the end of the world.
No.
Just shop. If it's 1-0, 0-0, that's fine.
Yeah. We've got over 5,000 people watching. Hit the like button if you are watching. Let's get to 2,000 likes. Adam McCauley here with your paracetamol. You got a sore face, but United are looking all right, aren't they?
I mean, we played well in the first half. Can't complain with anything, to be totally honest with you. A few moments for Barcelona, but you expect them at the Nou Camp. And I think we've had the better of the chances. So, not a lot to complain about, apart from the fact that we didn't put one of them away. But look here, this moment for Lewandowski, you can't give him too many of them.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Because he'll score eventually.
Yeah.
So, we got to make sure we don't get pulled out of position. See, the problem there came, Rafael Varane follows his man. They pop 2 passes about, and they've got that gap in there.
Yeah.
So we've got to make sure we don't get sucked out of position.
Yeah, some gaps through the middle have been, like I say, ours have been exploited, but like Bruno's pass to Weghorst as well, like I say.
Great pass.
Yeah, great pass. You can go through the middle as well. So
because they play such a high line, and even when we've got the ball like 35 yards out from their goal, they're still like 5-10 yards outside their 18-yard box. We saw that exploited a couple of times in the first half. Wan-Bissaka going around the outside, playing Sancho in behind. Hopefully we can keep making chances, but it's just nervy. It's so tight in it. This could be 2-0 either way. This, and if it's, well, I'm shitting
I'm
it.
cool. I'm a cool approach with this, mate. We're doing so well.
How are you so calm these days?
Because I'm a veteran.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what?
I'm shitting it.
I'm really calm about this game. I don't know if it's because I'm really confident in our ability as a team, or it's because it's the Europa League.
Yeah.
You know, like if you lose a League Cup game, it doesn't quite hurt as much as an FA Cup game.
Yeah.
Or if you lose an FA Cup game, it doesn't quite hurt as much as a Premier League game. If this was Champions League and we lost, I'd feel a lot worse than I would if we lost tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, there's always
just that thing with the Europa League.
I just want to feel like we're as good as.
But I think we're good as well, and I think we're better than them.
Do you?
Well, maybe we're about the same.
Yeah.
The top of the league for something.
I think we'll go through.
I love that.
Easily.
Roadman07 says, odd to play all four of your front four out of position in such a big match. Thrilled with how Ten Hag's doing overall, but seems prone to some odd choices. I assume that's because it was Sancho number 9, Rashford number 9, Sancho on the left, Bruno on the right, Vegas at the 10. But I think that's worked. You can't ask for much more than the chances that Rashford's had, that Vegas had. I know it was blocked, but getting the ball back to Bruno, you can't expect too many more chances than that in one half against this Barcelona
He played
team.
a sort of a different lineup on Sunday as well with Martinez and Varane against Leeds, and it was a big gamble and it paid off.
Yeah.
And it could have really backfired, but it didn't.
Just because
this is working as well.
Just because we're not winning doesn't mean that he's made a tactical mistake.
No.
Like we've created chances, which is all you can ask for, really. I think personally. The RBP says a few errors, but recovered well. Brought the game to Barca. We are aggressive. I love it. Yeah, I love it as well, actually. Fergal McClement says, in the big games, chances like that can change everything, but we've grown so much, we are taking it to them. Witterbird, who's gifted 5 Stretford Paddock memberships, thank you very much for that.
Shout out you.
Yeah, exactly. Brad Painter, thank you for your super chat. That's his first ever super chat as well, so thank you for that, Brad. And Darmic
What
says,
did he say?
He didn't say anything, he just sent a bit of super in. And Darmic says, I missed the first half due to meetings at work. Can you guys give us a brief summary?
Get your priorities straight, will you?
Yeah, meetings.
How about that? Meetings at work.
Essentially, it was quite back and forth. We'd have a 10-minute spell, they'd have a 10-minute spell. We'd have a 10-minute spell, they'd have a 10-minute spell. United had a couple of good chances. Vegas was one-on-one with the keeper, hit it straight at him. Rashford forced a chance down the left-hand side, opened his body up, and a little save away from Ter Stegen. De Gea didn't have much to do, but Barca still looked dangerous down their left-hand side for most of the half, would be how I'd sum it up. About right?
Yeah, well done, Joe.
Thank you very much.
Totally.
Get a job for Sky Sports.
Should do,
I mean, they do employ anybody.
Well, clearly not, because I don't work for them, do I? And I'm better than anybody. Should we just do some of the other results around the grounds as we stand? Ajax 0, Union Berlin 0.
You're pretending anyone cares about the other Europa League results.
Well, we're going to play one of these in the next round. Salzburg 0, Roma 0, Shakhtar 2, Rennes 0.
I'd love to put Mourinho out.
Would you?
Yeah. I don't want to play Mourinho. Too many mind games. Too many mind games. You know what he's like. He's play him in the final, I don't mind, but not here. Like, not next round.
I think we'd batter Roma,
Yeah, we should do. But it's just him, innit? It's annoying.
Yeah, he would try. He would do something.
He'd have something, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't want none
He'd
of
probably tell us all to piss off at Old Trafford or something, innit? Just start giving it to us.
Yeah. Get that long coat out again.
Run down the touchline.
Oh, shit. Not that. Like the old Mac, like, where is it?
Porto game.
There it is. Still got a bit of dirt on it from last time.
That was a killer.
Robert says Adam needs a hug. Are you okay, Adam? Do you need a hug? Are you all right?
No, I'm good, man. I don't need a hug.
Okay.
I'm getting better. I did need a hug yesterday and a couple of days before.
Because of the tooth.
I'm in a lot of pain.
It hurts, man.
It still hurts, but
Yeah.
it's less pain than it was a day or two ago, so I feel positive.
Feel lucky.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like when you have a flu and you always remember the times you didn't have a flu.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's getting better,
I can't
so
wait
I
to
can't
not have
complain. Do you know what I mean? Could have been worse. Could still be really
Could have got
bad.
dry socket. Did they
I
warn you about
heard
that?
about that. Yeah, that's when, because you need a blood clot to form, don't you?
Yeah.
So it can fill.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't, you get dry socket.
Yeah, dry sockets where you have a tooth out and then the jawbone underneath the tooth is exposed to the air and it gets dry and gets infected.
My issue
meant to be one of the worst pains you can have.
My issue with this one a month ago and this one now was that this one exposed the sinus So if that was dry socket, I was done. And this one exposed the nerve.
Oof.
So if that happens there, I'm done in as well. So yeah.
So you got them both out.
Yeah.
Losing wisdom teeth like nobody's business. Look, he had a lot of wisdom to spare.
A lot of wisdom to spare.
Yeah. Imagine how much you'd have.
I find teeth crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Like my ears were hurting yesterday. How is that possible? Like, you know what I mean?
It's all connected.
Like, it's all connected to your skull, bro. It's the human body is amazing, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
How we fix ourselves and stuff. It's nuts, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Imagine someone told you, like, you pull that out and it'll just fill itself back in. It's all right.
Yeah.
Man.
Just like a self-fixing road
Yeah,
or something.
it's good. Keep
The
it
potholes,
clean.
they just fill
It will
themselves
fix
up.
itself.
It's mad, isn't it? It's good, though. Right, the teams are coming back out. Barcelona's just stood in the tunnel for some reason. United already out on the pitch doing that little mind... Oh, gross.
Who's
Doing
the
that
worst
little
for
mind
that?
game thing.
In, like, the tunnel, like, giving it loads.
Oh, it was Danny. Danny was on my team, yeah. Danny Shitu.
Yeah.
He used to go, come on, QPR. I remember when he was at QPR, come on, QPR. And he was like, I was like doing that to the player right in his face. And we're just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? But he's
Because people are
massive,
different.
mate.
It's like, some people need to just be quiet, get in the zone and focus.
Yeah.
Some
That's
people
me.
need to roll themselves up, like feel their blood pumping and that.
Yeah.
It was funny. He did it every game, and everyone was, he's a massive unit, man, massive unit, and just everyone was scared. Like, not scared, but like in terms of when he's winning ball, he's winning every ball.
I bet you as well. Off the pitch, he was one of the nicest guys.
Yeah. Always the case.
There's always that.
Always
Like
the
you
case.
see, like some guy that's off the pitch, they're so sweet, nice, and that, and then on the pitch, you just think, I hate you. Like
He is
who
an
are
absolute
you? Like,
unit
yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
Look at those.
he's
Look at the
absolute
thickness on
beast,
those
mate.
arms, and he's 6'3" as well. According
Yeah.
to was he tall as well?
Yeah. I remember trying to
Look
pace
at those
him out.
arms. Jesus.
Stupid move. Like, I thought he was slow, yeah. And I got the ball against him on the side,
Run
and I
away.
pushed it, tried to run him. Nah, mate.
Just push it out of the way.
We both just was running, and he's just like, nah. Take the ball. I'm like, why did I try that? What am I doing? He is quick. When he gets going, he's very, very quick.
Yeah.
It's just
100 meters.
if you can stop and start him,
Yeah.
obviously you can get the better of him, but not often you can do that either. So yeah, he's a very good defender.
Playing balls in behind straight away. What a pass.
Who's
is.
that?
Fucking hell.
Good
We were
pace.
finding that pass in the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
Well done.
Oh, we defended it well.
Fred.
Fred, did you just shoulder that?
It's
Yeah.
something like that.
That came off very hard. God. That can't bounce that hard if it's any other part of the body. Like, it's not possible. Dirty
Your
ball.
knee or your shoulder, isn't it? That.
Dangerous ball in.
Well done.
Ooh, I got scared.
Fred, dude, that's the thing with Fred, isn't it? The amount of times he puts his own team under pressure.
Yeah.
It
It's
just
dangerous.
long term, it's
And it's
can't be
usually from
right.
trying the right thing.
That's the worrying thing.
He
though.
never tries the wrong.
Yeah.
Well, just sometimes he does, but he never tries the wrong
But
thing.
he just shows himself to not quite have the quality a lot,
Yeah,
doesn't he?
that's
'Cause
what it
he
is.
Just can't.
That's what it is.
Like every game, he does 3 or 4 of them minimum.
Yeah.
Like in
And
a
that's why
good game.
sometimes when he plays and we have those good moves, he'll have a few good passes.
Yeah,
because
He's
he's
trying the right
yeah.
thing all the time, yeah. So sometimes it comes off.
Like that, the chest down made sense. But
Yeah.
you can't
Like
let it
his
hit
shoulder
your
coming
shoulder.
away.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
Wan-Bissaka losing it there.
He's having a bit of a yes and no as well.
Yeah, that's
Good
the
and
thing.
bad.
You see it. You see the weak points, don't you?
Yeah.
Sort of
You
the
see
bits
that
where
you
it's a
can-
bit thin.
You can see that happening just there. Don't worry,
Well done.
boys. There's no one
It's
even
all
in the
good,
box.
It's all good, lads. It's all good. Calm
Oh,
down.
don't-
Handball.
What a strike! Oh my goodness me! Oh my gosh!
was that,
What a
Rafinha?
strike! That looked like it was going in.
I thought that was in. De Gea thought that was in.
Was that wide as hell or not?
No, I think that was really close. I think De Gea thought that was in.
What
Oh.
a strike! That was a great
He was
strike.
spinning away.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a Techers. Oh my days! Arrow, just wide, lucky.
Spinning away. If he gets a bit of curl on that, he's probably in.
He's a good player, man. A good player. Good job that didn't go in.
Hit that really hard as well.
And when he scores bangers, isn't
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a player, man. He's got a lot about him.
He's got that Eric Lamella gene to him.
it? Wasn't he linked with Chelsea?
He was linked with someone.
Like, it's
I know
mad. He
it
was like
us and
linked with a
someone.
transfer straight away. Like after, like
Yeah,
from when he was at
from
Barcelona.
Barca, yeah.
yeah.
But they wanted the same as what they paid for him, didn't they? Apparently.
Now we're going down the left all the time. What they do? What are they playing at?
Go on, Taylor.
Yes, win it. There
Played.
we go. Yes.
Go on, Jaden.
Come
That's
on,
a foul
Sanch.
there. Book him later.
Man on. There we go. Love
okay.
it. Love that, Sanch.
He had to do that as
And
well.
play.
'cause no
Turn out
was
one
there.
more. There we go.
Played.
And one more now.
Go on, Aaron.
Come on.
Yes, overlap.
Rashford,
Go on,
hold your
Bruno.
line.
Bruno.
Rashford,
We're going
tell
to
him
find
to
Bruno.
come
You're going
closer.
to find
Line,
Bruno.
Rashi.
Rashford's header.
Yes,
Okay.
play it back post.
Okay. Okay.
Score!
Bruno!
Oh my gosh!
Jaden.
Was it Jordan?
Oh!
Weghorst should have scored as well, brother. He tried to backheel. Playing well, you know. Played to
That's what I mean. There's the good and the bad in everything we're doing at the moment.
Did
Pressure
Jaden
in,
go
pressure
near
in.
Post then? Or did that take a
Yeah,
deflect?
that was a bad finish. Or whatever it was, a bad shot. You can't miss the target from there after the ball's rolled to you nice and slowly as well.
Come on, win that.
He's but
Oh, shit.
the runner in behind as well from inside.
Hold your line.
Love that. Get to him again.
See, this is the thing. You can't miss this many chances. We can't.
Yeah, you're right.
We can't. That's 4 now.
But it gives you a bit of confidence.
That was 2 in 1 because Weghorst should have scored.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one to score.
That's just shit
But
from
actually,
Sancho,
you know
innit?
what?
You know what?
it is? Because who's that? Araujo in front of him.
Yeah, he's in the way of that.
Still, though,
He's
got
tried
half
to go
target.
round him, innit?
Yeah.
Because you can't go.
Yeah, you
straight
can't score
now.
there. No. He's going to have to manoeuvre the ball a bit
Or try
before he
and
gets
lift
the
it
shot off.
into near post, roof of the net or something.
Should have got him. Yeah, he should have had a better shot. But
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't concede from these places.
And then
For flip's sake. Why'd I say that?
fucking
that
Marcus
div as
Alonso
well,
back
but-
post header.
You know what? This is what I'm saying. It's like when you're playing FIFA and you're playing well and you can see the corner goal.
This is the thing. You can't afford to miss loads of chances.
still time though.
There is loads of
It's
time,
not bad.
but
Bounce.
We shouldn't be letting him get it at the back post
No.
for sure.
Down, bounce into the top bins. Could just
Should
see
the
it
hair be
happening,
saying
man.
that? Saving that?
nah, there's too. It moves too much after it's hit him. I think like it's down and up, and it's hard to track in it. Fucking hell.
It's always going to be a random guy scoring as well.
It had to be the guy who played for Chelsea. Absolute
Is
joke.
that Fred? Fred's letting him get the jump on him. Look, Fred hasn't
It's a
even
great
challenged.
ball
you
in.
know.
That ball in is dangerous, man. It's like
Fred's
very difficult to.
Wan-Bissaka and Fred.
It starts with Malacia. He's Malacia's man to start with, and then he leaves him. Just sneaks around the back, doesn't he? He loses Malacia, and then Fred never gets close enough. De Gea can't track the ball after it's bounced. Just 3 things in a row.
Wan-Bissaka and Fred have got to do better there. I
Yeah,
think.
someone's got to be putting a challenge in on him.
Come on, lads. Played. That's a foul there. Played. Played, boys. Come on. Man. I'd consider bringing Delore and Garnacho.
Yeah, I'd consider that as well.
Maybe even for Weghorst and Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, no, that's who it would be, definitely Weghorst. That's a good pass, that.
Will Sancho be able to finish the game off? Get in the box.
That's the only thing in it as well.
Yeah,
Hold on, Bruno. Keep the ball.
find someone.
Fitness and that.
Good touch, that Malacia.
Go on. Oh.
We need to do something, boys. We need to do something.
It's Ramelas, yeah.
Play him. Made a good run there. Don't try and play him. He's offside.
Yeah, Fred does that sometimes.
Yeah. Come on, we need to get something going here.
Yeah.
We can get a goal back here.
Casemiro, 25.
Not like that though. But there's no reason why we can't.
No, there's no reason. We've been
Behind. I know we lost at
at
Arsenal. We were behind there, got back level. Behind at Chelsea, got back level.
Yeah.
Oh, he's picking up
even
him.
De Gea might have to
I
save
know.
that, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's very difficult. I don't know.
I think he expects a firmer header.
That's the thing,
To
it's
come
'cause it's
straight
moving.
at him, and because it's bounced.
You know, the headers down into the ground. They're very
Rashford's on.
bang it across goal.
What a finish that is!
Yes!
What a finish that is! Marcus Rashford, just a fucking
told
big
you we'll
game
get back
player
in
as
this.
well. Just a big game player. He scored.
needed,
in
boys.
these
He's equalled his
Oh
best
my
ever
gosh.
season for United. We're in
February.
February the 16th.
Come on,
And
boys.
it's not even real February.
Win
it's
this
the
game.
World
I don't know
Cup.
what I hit with my hand, but you must have a ring on or something.
I've got a ring on. Sorry, mate.
And you know, I got worried then. I thought, you know, when you go gym and you get a bit of dry skin here, I thought, it's not that hard, is it? Like, shit.
Yeah, that's me, that one, mate.
I need to cream my hand.
Come on.
Come on.
What a ball from Fred as well.
it
Through
Fred?
ball from Fred.
I didn't see the pass.
Love
'cause
it,
came from a
boys.
replay.
Straight back in.
Casemiro.
Straight
Yeah,
back
Fred's
in.
well on.
He's onside, and then
Rashford's
he's
on as well.
onside.
Well
Yeah,
He's on,
well
yeah,
onside.
Yeah.
What?
You know what? Once he took that touch, I
Oh
thought, no
my!
chance.
How the hell did he get
Keeper's
that from
got to
near
save
post?
that. Keeper's
There
got to
is
save that.
no gap there.
Keeper's poor to let
It
that
is.
in. Because he don't even have to let anything goes the other side. That can't go in.
No.
The angle's too bad. That's poor keeping.
That goes
Love
between
it.
foot and post as well. It don't even leg him. That's between his foot and post. He's just got his angles wrong.
That's poor defending. Was great job. Well done.
Defo pulled something.
Yeah, pulled a face muscle.
Tasting a bit of blood.
1-1
right now, but it's worth it.
There you go. Look at him there.
I told you we'd get straight back into it.
That's a great time to score.
That's what I'm saying, but we don't
team,
deserve to be down in this game.
No, we don't.
We don't.
Just took right. That's the thing, innit?
We're a good team.
The problem is, and it was highlighted again there, if Rashford isn't scoring, no one is. Because everyone else, Sancho's had a chance, Vegas has had two chances. As soon as Rashford gets a proper chance, it's in.
Goal. And that's how he is at the moment. Like one chance, 2 goals these days. So let's let him keep going. Come on, boys. Pressure these. But what? Win that.
Well done, Varane.
Play him. There we go. Sancho, take him. Do something. Step over goal.
Oh! Rashford.
Oh my
God.
I thought he was going to score again.
That was a goal.
Couple of good blocks from Barca. They can't handle him though, can they?
Please, though. Look at this guy on the left side. Get tight. Oh!
David caught it.
Oh my days,
Easy.
David.
That's some fucking 1990s goalkeeping, that, isn't it? You know when goals just used to...
You know what that reminded me of? Remember on... I forgot what game it was, but you could do like sticky gloves and your keeper would just catch it every time. That's like that. Pro Evo. Was it Pro Evo? Yeah.
It might be Pro Evo.
Was that going in the corner or what?
It can't have been if he's catching it. No, it's comfortable.
But it wasn't going central as it looked.
No, it was going in, but it was comfortable, wasn't it?
We can win this, boys. I'm telling you.
They're shitting it a bit now, Barca.
Go on, lean forward.
It's mad that they just... Rashford's in such
Someone
good
get in the
form,
box, though. Get in the box. What a ball.
That's a ball.
Hey, Wan-Bissaka, where have you learned that from? Where's he learned to run and cross balls now without falling over?
It's a new man.
Oh, my gosh.
Benny McCarthy.
Hey, he's doing bits.
I love how Benny McCarthy get credit with everything.
Yeah, well done, Benny.
Ten Hag's doing something. Well done, Benny.
Must be him.
Play Bruno Fernandes.
Good defending that. Good tracking back, Bruno.
That's why even when, I'm not saying he is doing this today, but even when he frustrates you, he always has that level of work rate in it.
Yeah.
He's always up for it.
He's a bleak test completer, I'm telling you.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Well done. Ref! Bang it out. There you go.
Go on.
Weghorst has some
Weghorst, you can come off now, yeah.
No, there's no foul there.
Weghorst strides
because
like
it's
tackles.
in Spain, that's a foul. That's never a foul anywhere else.
That didn't look like a foul. It looked like he just stood there and
Got to see that again, but that don't look like it was a foul.
I don't just see fucking 50
Why do you want to see
replays
that
of this.
for? Okay, great. Cameras.
Yeah, I want to see what's just happened, not a shot from 5 minutes ago. Another free kick to Barca. Sometimes in those moments where Sancho's got to find a shot or something, he does look like he's not playing much football in the last couple of months, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Just where he's not hitting it as sweetly as he normally would, or as he has done before. Free kick to Barca, 35 yards out, level with the edge of the 18-yard box. Deep back post.
Dangerous ball again.
You reckon Jay celebrated in the Barca end?
Ooh, surely. He does that.
Yeah, or he just went like this. Silent.
To himself. So.
Yeah.
So this is Rashford's equal most goals in a season for United.
Already.
22.
Already.
Amazing.
He's got to get 30
Hopefully he
this year.
beats it in this game.
He's got to get 30.
He deserves to.
He does. It's a nice.
Hey, that's a dirty ball. Let's win it. Let's get that. I'm another one. It looks like we can get it, but we're not.
I thought that was going to Fred then.
So much time.
Oi,
well done. That's just smart in it.
Love that.
Just
Who's
to
that?
play
Cassie.
Casemiro.
He knows his stuff.
I know. He's done this so many times. These two. This is like training wheel stuff, isn't it?
Look at that ball. Who played him? That Cassie as well.
Do you know what? That's a phenomenal pass from Fred.
Yeah.
That's an amazing finish.
Look at this. Between the foot and the post, he can't be getting done like that. Or actually...
You know what? I don't think the keeper's...
He's thinking he's going to play across, isn't he? That's what he needs. Can he step over? Bang it. Oh, do something before you do the cross.
This commentator makes me think of boxing.
Yeah.
You know, every time I hear him,
he does.
I feel like Tyson Fury's down.
AJ gets back up.
Look at
Let's
that,
go.
Rashford. 1 goal in 1 match. What a stat. Why don't you just say he scored tonight?
Has he only played once in the Europa League?
Rashford?
No, he scored in the Europa League in the group
knockout.
stage.
Missed out.
stages,
Remember when he was missing? That was when he was missing chances earlier on in the league side of it. And
Also,
now-
he's not. It says
fine.
1 match like he's only played 1 game, but it must just mean knockout.
Yeah, must
What's
be.
the point in that?
Play him it.
Skin him.
Oh, see ya.
Bye.
Bang! Oh, we got to score! Come on!
Yes! Marcus
Own
Rashford's
goal.
the best
Own
player
goal.
in the world, bro.
Own goal, I'm sure.
It doesn't
Rashy
matter.
down the right side
Marcus
as well.
Rashford
Who said
sent
he
someone
can't?
to the shop, bruv.
Who said he can't go down
Get
the
me
right?
a Ribena. Get me a Twix. Don't come back till later. Yo,
Can we change the score at the top? Fucking
Yes,
hell.
please.
Get that 2-1 going.
someone's beer just got launched.
I knew
Ours
it.
is changed. That's all that matters. Look at this.
Oi.
Rashford is
Yes,
just
boys.
another level. isn't he?
Rashy.
He's another level.
Look
to
at this,
everyone
look at
else.
this, look at this, look at this.
See ya.
See ya.
Right.
Absolute FIFA stuff that, and then drilled across.
Oh, he's onside. Is he onside? Is he
Yeah,
onside?
it don't matter. It hits Koundé.
Oh, Koundé scores.
If
Yeah.
only Wan-Bissaka got a touch
Oh,
like
that's
that.
lovely. Koundé scores. It's a goal.
I've got a feeling we've got-
Wan-Bissaka scored. Oh, my
No, it's Koundé.
Koundé's arm.
Yeah. It's penalty anyway, or a goal.
Yeah. It's a goal.
I don't think they'd ever give a penalty. For
Nah, just
No.
a goal, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just a goal.
What did you think of the penalty yesterday?
That was the.
The
Ramsdale
Arsenal,
on,
no, not Ramsdale.
You know
Ederson.
what?
Ederson.
sorry. Yeah,
That
Ederson on.
never gets given, and it was it's a pen,
VAR,
It's a penalty.
yeah.
but it never gets given. So why? What they do that for?
It's a goal.
Yes.
Did he just?
So I'm
point to the
talking about United. I knew
goal?
we
Oh,
could
wait,
do
Why
it.
is he still holding his ear?
Nah, he's pointed to the penalty spot. Can't be offside.
Who's offside?
Can't be offside. Play the game. Start the game.
You could tell Casemiro
start the
the way he
game.
celebrated, didn't it? Yeah, 2-1.
There we go.
The person that would have been possibly offside was Bruno, and he was never offside.
Yeah, and he didn't touch the ball.
No, Bruno did.
Oh, with
He-
the near post, sorry, yeah. But I think at that point, Rashford had pulled the ball back, hadn't he?
That's
Rashford
the end
is
where
amazing.
Colin.
Don't worry,
York did their
Wan-Bissaka.
thing.
Get back to keeper.
Marcus Rashford.
Oh, he's
believe
on
it.
it, mate.
I can't
On
believe
it.
we're winning this.
Scored again.
That's an assist for Rashford, isn't it? Like,
Got- yeah.
I know it's not, but it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, without him, obviously, that
goal
doesn't happen, does it?
contribution in it. That is.
He's scored that goal, really. Skinning Rafinha and
Come
then
on,
just
boys.
putting the ball in the most impossible area ever to defend.
Great football.
Yeah, brilliant.
See, this is what I
See,
mean.
and
We
you know,
didn't.
another season he shoots,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and but you know, if you just put it in.
Oh, I
that
love
area,
that.
We're gonna bang him
Hey,
4-1.
come on. Take him. Watch the overlapper or cut inside and bang. One more. Score.
Go on,
no,
Wan-Bissaka,
don't shoot.
shoot,
Don't
son.
shoot. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't shoot, lad. Don't shoot, lad.
When that ball's coming to him, he's going, "Oh no, I've got to shoot." That's what he's thinking, isn't it? I can't possibly
I haven't
not
got a
shoot
shot
here.
in me. I haven't got a shot in me. Just lay it back to Vegs or cross it back post or something.
It's
It's a corner.
Not a bad shot then, actually.
No, it was obviously a corner. Did
Oh, I thought
Is that the
no, I
corner
thought he
now?
just sliced
Oh
it.
no.
you imagine? It's carbon copy. goal.
Yes.
Only it hit Casemiro though.
Oh,
He was
no.
offside.
He wouldn't have.
Yes, it is a corner. Yeah.
Luke Shaw onto.
Let's do it again,
Varane's
boys.
head.
Let's do it
3-1
again.
Man
Let's do it again.
United.
Let's do it again. Exact
Let's
same
go,
thing.
son.
Veghorst, please score a header. You have to get it out of there. You have to get it out.
Touch, Jay,
Keeper, just get keeper.
Yeah,
there we
fuck
go. Yeah, don't worry about
No
it.
point messing about there, is
Yeah.
there?
Give it to Malas. Okay. Sure. Bruno. Get on that. Don't let him get there. He's there. Yeah, now play. Keeper. No, keeper.
No, keeper's on.
And then go wide. Come on.
Sure.
There we
Yeah,
go.
well
Well done. We need options though. We need to give him options. There's no options. Why is everyone chilling? Like, give him some options.
It's because it's the person who gives people options is Casemiro, and he's the one on the ball.
Yeah.
No one else knows how to make it 5 yards for himself.
Oh, what? Can it get to someone? There we go. Oh.
He wasn't sure whether to pass it to Bruno or to knock it in behind there, was he, Rashford? And he just ran over it.
Yeah, we got some here. Will Sancho come off soon?
Yeah, maybe.
And they give him the Garnacho treatment. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Pace.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? Vegas has been.
Don't go in.
I think he's done well in that number 10. You know,
Well done, Malas. He has, hasn't he? He's looked a
Yeah.
lot better in there than anywhere else.
just busy and
Yeah, it
hard
seems
to
just
play
like-
against. Like this look,
Yeah.
not giving Kessie any time.
Yeah.
Tracking.
Just keep going, lad. Keep going, because you know you can take your rest later on. Yeah. Hey, don't let him run, though. There we go.
Sorry, I'm not texting anyone. I'm just looking for a picture of Andy Cole at the new camp so I can post it with Rashford's.
Tracking back.
Don't let him take you.
Molassi's got done there.
Don't worry, he's still back though. Well done. No, it's not a pen. Chance. Oh, don't be doing that.
Max.
He's in though. Rashi.
Here we go.
Rashi. Let him think him. Oh, no, don't. Yeah, hey, penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That is a penalty. That's a penalty. Referee, there's got to be VAR.
Referee.
Take the ball out of play. That's a penalty. No, that's a penalty.
He step over, knocked it past him, and he's come through him.
What is it then? If it's not a penalty, what is it?
What's going on?
Ref, you can't blow now. There's nothing happening.
Referee, that's a penalty, man.
Get that ball out of play. Kick the ball.
That's in the box.
Kick the ball out of play.
Surely, if that's in the box.
How is he not giving it?
I don't know.
How is the referee not? How are we relying on VAR here?
As long as VAR take it back, I'm happy. If they don't take it back, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
This can't be. Ref.
That's.
Yeah, he's listening in. Stop the.
That isn't a penalty. I don't know what is anymore.
If they score now,
play Fred.
Hold on, Fred.
You've taken the mic now.
So you're calling that a
blow that
kick.
whistle and say, "Oh
that's
my
a
God.
foul." So that's a foul, then, is it? The softest nothing touch ever is a foul. We've got to be checking that.
That has to be a penalty.
If that's, it's all.
Rashford hasn't dived. Why
Look
does
at
he
this.
dive?
This
there?
is a foul. That's a foul. So that's a foul, is it?
Oh my
Someone
goodness
touching
me.
his arm like that is a foul.
Surely that was
Rashford.
a pen.
And it's a red card as well.
Did he get him? Did he actually?
Why does Rashford go down?
Yeah,
yes,
he did.
It does.
It's not in the box though, so they're not going to
It
give it.
is. I think it is in the box.
It's a definite foul.
Yeah,
That second angle was conclusive.
Yeah, fuck you. You tell him, Ten.
There's nothing for that.
This ain't happening. We're not getting that.
No, it's no pen. It's no pen.
That's ridiculous.
But is that because it's not a penalty decision then?
Casemiro just got booked. He just booted the ball away, didn't he?
Cass, chill out, mate, because we need you all the time now. We don't need you to get suspended ever again.
Red card as well.
Yeah, good. Have a look at the screen, you mug. Because if it's not, if it's not a penalty, it's a red card, right?
Surely. He's through on goal. If that foul doesn't happen, Marcus Rashford is through on goal.
He's going to get a shot off. Surely.
Are they not even checking it?
No.
Or have they checked it and that's it? That's a joke.
That's embarrassing. That is absolutely unbelievable.
Why would Rashford dive?
Was that Shaw?
And surely you book Rashford then?
Did Shaw get the yellow?
He's literally done a step over, knocked the ball away, and Koundé's clipped his legs and ran across him. You can't say that's not a foul. And I think by the time the foul happens, Rashford's left foot is in the box.
Looked like a foul to me. This guy's not bad, by the way. We've got to be careful about him. They've surely done their homework on him because he's a baller.
And then the foul that he gives there, Fred, literally, as the player runs past him, he touches his arm like that and he's given a free kick for it.
It's not even a
How
foul.
can that be a foul, but the one at the other end isn't? How can that possibly be a foul if that one isn't?
Let's just hope they cannot get that ball over the wall with power to score.
It's an absolute disgrace, that. That is shocking.
I'm still in shock, you know.
I am.
And you know what's dumb? Yeah, you get an apology after, bro.
I know. When it's 3-2 to Barcelona.
Have they said they've not? VAR hasn't done it because it's out of the box.
Have they looked at it and said it's not, or have they not looked? Do we know what's gone on?
Lewandowski
See,
ain't a
Adam
free kick
Crafton,
taker,
who's
surely.
a journalist, has said, "Why isn't VAR giving a red card if it was outside the box?" That's exactly what I just said.
Oh my!
See, if that went in, I would have been looking to fly to.
There's no question.
You know that picture of Mourinho outside the ground, just waiting. I'd have been there.
The thing is, there's no question it's a foul. So it's either denying a clear goal scoring opportunity in a red card or a penalty in a yellow card. If it's inside the box, it's not. If it's outside the box, it's a red.
Who got the yellow? That's what I want to know. Was it Shaw?
I think Casemiro.
It looked like he was pointing at Shaw. Then Casemiro came and goes, "What?"
Yeah. Honestly, I can't believe he's not given a free kick for that. At sprinting speed as well. The contact doesn't have to be massive. He's clearly tripped him on purpose. Rashford's done a step over, knocked it past him. Koundé can't get the ball, can't catch Rashford, and he's gone across him and took him out on purpose, and he's not giving it. It was Casemiro that was booked, apparently.
Yeah, that's what I was just trying to check.
Man.
Yeah.
How many yellows is it now? Is it 5 still? There can't be 5. Is it 3?
I don't know.
Something like that.
To get suspended.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
sure.
like this. Knowing him, he'll win that. Yeah, let's go. One more pass. Pass it to someone. Okay, shoot then. Shoot. Love that, Fred.
It wasn't a bad shot.
That was a good shot. That was a good shot.
And he's in an area where you can't blame him for
good,
shooting there.
That's good power on that as well. Good direction. Don't mind
Fred's
that.
been better second half.
Yeah,
it's
he has.
been a lot better.
Not bad. All right. Don't mind that. That was the Young slipping as well.
I'm stunned by that,
I'm telling you, they're not that
Played
as good
for
as
it.
Yes, well done. What?
That's a foul.
Referee.
That's a foul.
I think
though.
it was, but it's soft, man.
But because
Because he didn't have to foul him.
No, that's true. But also now I'm comparing every touch to that, and it's less contact than the Rashford one.
I genuinely have no explanation for why the referee doesn't give it.
No, I don't.
Because
Is it
surely
because
you
it's
book
outside
it.
of the box, though? Or is it because
Then
it's
it's a
outside
red
the
card.
box?
Then it's
and
a red
not
card
foul?
and VAR can intervene.
So VAR can
But are they
intervene.
saying it's not a foul and then it's
I
outside
guess
the box?
they
It's
must
not enough to be a
must
foul.
think it's not a foul.
Yeah.
But I can't believe that they really think that.
Look at this fool on the floor, man.
Are they saying then Rashford stepped into him?
Yeah, maybe.
I guess.
They came together and it's not enough to be a foul or something. Must be.
But that's the striker gets the benefit of the doubt there.
And also,
'Cause he's
Rashford's
in
the
front
one
of
who's
him.
got the possession of the
Yeah,
ball.
he's
That's
in
what I
front
mean. He
of
should be able to get that.
He's allowed to try and shield the ball. He's in possession of
If
it.
we don't win this game, it's a disgrace. And even if we do win this game, it's a disgrace.
Yeah.
It's a disgrace regardless. It's just a disgrace.
Yeah, just say as if it's
Yeah, that's it.
Like the one the other day against Leeds, where Vegos scored at the back.
My head's gone.
Was it Vegos?
Yeah, and it was
they-
offside or something.
and
They
they
gave it off.
gave it offside,
I mean, it come off
but it didn't come off
Leeds
Maguire.
then.
Yeah.
Came off the Leeds
And they
player's
didn't even check
arm.
it.
They just checked the line, didn't they? They didn't
Yeah.
see
Like
who
the
actually
Arsenal
fucking
and
came.
Well done, Fred. Is that our ball?
Yeah. No, it's
Right,
Arsenal
it's our
should have
ball.
had that goal ruled out, but Brentford should have had another goal anyway.
Exactly.
20 minutes.
Boys are on it, mate. Boys are on it. Deservedly, I've heard. Barcelona, not bad, but they're not better than us. We
Good
look
run,
like we
Sancho.
can score. We look like we can score on any attack. Ref!
I'll have that then. No?
Well done, Farah.
He's a good player, actually. You know?
I like him a
No,
lot.
no, he's
man.
good.
No,
I
I know,
like-
I'm not. I know you say it, but like in my head, he was the new Tellez.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
I
better,
was-
way
I
better
was
than
way-
Tellez.
but he's far better, far
way
better.
better than Tellez.
If we didn't have Luke Shaw, I'd be happy as Malacia as our left back.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah, just get it up there, Vegos. Win it. Where are you, Vegos? Oh, you're deep. Oh, can you get there though? Can you cause trouble?
Just
The
Well,
overlap.
that whole thing's just changed the momentum a little bit now, isn't it?
Yeah, he keeps trying to take
Rafinha's-
man on it.
Well
Yes,
done,
well
Malacia.
done,
Brilliant
Malacia. You're
tackle.
the man. Casemiro, well done.
He's holding his hamstring then.
Well
What's his
done.
shorts?
No, it's just his shorts. Love that, boys. We're playing football now.
This is
Keep
good
that
stuff
ball.
here. Good stuff. Come on now, push up.
I want another goal, you know.
Yeah, we'll get another one. We'll get another
Oh,
one. We'll get
okay.
another one. There's one more play. Play him. Oh, one more.
Okay, no, no.
Back post. Oh, someone. Oh, not bad. Good try, little dink, but there's no one there.
There was two on the left there. Rashford should have gone a bit earlier, I think.
I think he played it out to him, innit? I don't know if. Hey, don't try
It's
it.
okay.
Megsy,
That's okay.
No, I don't give a foul.
referee.
Oh, ref! How you give him a yellow? That can't be. Why do they give yellows for nothing? It's not a yellow though. Surely you can't even move. Oh yeah, okay.
No, but that's not yellow.
A little bit. It stopped it from
It's
getting
a
past
foul.
it.
It's
Yeah,
like-
it is a foul, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not dangerous, is it? And he's not going to score from down there. Might have to give him another chance to do that again before he gets a yellow. Wan-Bissaka, just let me just jog up to you and say, listen, you try to take me, I'll take
Go on,
you.
Aaron.
You're not allowing it to happen, mate.
Okay,
Well done, Bruno.
Bruno's been very
man on,
good
man
in this
on,
half
man
as
on.
well. Go on,
What?
Fred.
Okay. Ref! Referee! He's got to get a yellow now. Seriously.
There should be a point where
You got no legs
you
there.
start on your second yellow. Like the meter fills up, yellow achieved, and then you start on your second. He's holding on to his shoe for about 5 seconds
Who was
there.
that? Remember when they did a foul and then kicked the ball?
Kept play on, and then they fouled
he showed
again.
him a yellow and he showed
Yeah.
Who was
I
that?
can't remember. Was it
Martinelli,
Martinelli?
yeah.
Like, he's filled that yellow card bar 1.5 times there.
Deserved. No legs, mate.
Dragging him around like
Can't
a...
catch
the
up
ref
with
should
Fred.
go, here's a yellow.
Yeah.
The next one
Yeah.
is a second.
Because you kept holding his shirt. It's
You
another-
notice that we got more legs than them. Like, we got more pace around the team to be able to, like, recover from any balls. And, like, Malassia's recovery for Rafinha, he's good at that.
Yeah.
But them, it seems like when Rashford runs, he's there. Fred runs in the midfield, he's ahead of people.
Yeah.
Sancho
plays
runs, he's doing the
75.
same. Yeah, he's
Getting his
doing all
fitness
right.
levels
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And he's playing all right. He's
played
working
well,
hard, yeah.
Especially off the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we need something there. Hey, mark up the man in the
Big
middle.
pass.
Well done.
Big bounce there. Where's the
15
subs?
to go. Plus
Where's the
probably
subs
about
now?
20 to go.
Do we need to change it yet?
Don't know. I feel like I've not seen Sancho touch the ball in about 10 minutes. Maybe just like, do you know when your fitness is going, you're just drifting out of the game a little bit.
Garnacho time.
Garnacho would be a good sub.
I don't think he's played bad. He's playing badly. Garnacho. Sancho's just not.
Maybe
involved.
bring a Lindelof on.
Yeah.
Wow, for who?
Sancho and Garnacho and Vegos for Garnacho or something. I don't, maybe not Vegos, but
I don't really want to
play
go too
Casa.
defensive. Look at his understanding of the game, man.
Just
look at this. Look at this guy. I better stop saying it and then he goes. Like,
yes,
yes. Yes, look at him.
Yes.
Put the sunglasses on.
Can you believe Varane and Casemiro played for Man United?
I can't.
I can't believe it.
That's one of them ones, isn't
possible.
it? Where they pause it and they put the glasses and the spliff in it.
That meme, innit?
Deal with it.
Love it.
God.
Look at that. Yeah, that was that.
That's the one. Telling you, pause it there. What is it? Snoop Dogg beat that comes out
I
with
forgot what that meme's called now.
I got to do that, seriously.
God, someone get on the TikTok. Ref.
Yes,
Hey,
boys,
Freddie.
lay off now. Wide.
Ping him in.
No, just take him for pace.
For a walk.
Go on, get back.
Yeah, which pixel is Rashford?
Yeah, exactly.
The worst thing is, we've got legit BT Sports here. I'd get it if we had a stream. Legit BT Sport.
Bruno's looking a bit mardy ass, isn't he?
No, he's always looking like
He's
that.
like, always like that.
You know, if you ever play football with me,
You're like
Bruno reminds me of me.
that. Yeah. Just never happened.
Permanently angry. Yeah.
Could be 2-0 up, you could have scored, but you're still annoyed.
I remember once.
Be there.
And my mate, I was like, me and my mate were having a just still debating something that had just happened, and he kept going at me, innit? So I just threw the ball at him instead of taking a throw. The referee's booked me for launched out my own player.
Hey, what's happened there?
Who was that?
Casemiro. You don't do that, Cass.
We're getting too comfortable.
No, we better just. That's a great ball. Flipping it. What a ball. Again, what a ball.
Lewandowski.
What a ball in.
Casemiro's giving it away there.
That's two great balls in though that we can't really stop. It's just
Quality.
quality.
Going to be offside as well. That,
Quality ball.
No, it's not offside.
It shouldn't even be 2-1. It should be 2.
We should be 3-1, 4-1 nearly. Get Sancho sitting now and put finger. That was just that mistake there. And Casemiro mistake. And he's done well as well this game.
And then he's letting him get past him.
But Leo was the man. Leo was just too good. You can't really stop that kind of guy.
Varane's with him. It's just too good a touch. Look
I
at
think
that.
that's Casemiro.
Oh, he didn't touch it.
Don't touch anyone.
Did that just go in from Rafinha? It's gone through Varane's legs.
Should the keeper be?
Nah, you can't do nothing there. It's such a good ball. You can't do nothing. Like even
He kind of
Varane
has to wait, doesn't he?
Yeah, Varane's even looking to kick it out. And it's gone through his legs. Even like the Lewandowski's looking to touch it. He ain't touched it. All right, let's get another goal, boys. Let's go for this, boys. We know we can win it. Ten Hag, are you bringing on Garnacho or what? Yeah. I'll be sticking like this.
You said 2-2. Go on.
Yeah, you did.
Come on. Come on. Oh.
Who's that?
That's Malasia, that's why.
Yeah, it was Malasia.
Because he could have took a touch and hit it as well.
He can't hit it on his. He would have had to hit it on his right foot there, innit?
I know.
We can take them, man. We can take them, I'm telling you. We can get the last goal here.
Play Bruno.
That's our ball, that. There, ball.
Bruno's good at them things where he's not quite fouling you, but he's leaving a little something on you.
Win that.
Play
Yes,
Fred.
Fred.
Play
Yes, Fred.
That's what you're for,
Outpace
Fred. Go
him now.
Oh, unlucky.
Oh, dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Let's go. Oh!
Played Sancho.
Come on, well done, boys. Play him, man. I want
Skin him.
to.
Help him, help him.
Skin him. Played.
Back post. Oh, he's done it. Oh, has he done him? I like Sancho. I like the way you look. You look dangerous. You're looking sharp. You want to go at him on the front foot every time. Don't mind that. He's got bits about him. Oh.
Could do with a better pass.
Is that
there,
Koundé?
really. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like Koundé anyway.
That comes from us putting pressure on them, though.
Telling
Won
you,
it back
man.
a few times doing
We
that.
can win this game. We can win it. They still got bits about them, but we can win this.
Play Fred.
That's them again. Come on. Oh, what? Let's come on. We got to score this. Let's score. Bang it. Oh!
You've never quite just pushed it in front of him.
No, it's the touch tucking
He's not
wide,
once
isn't
got
it?
it in front of him, like.
Yeah, you had to keep going a bit more there and just
you
slot
took
it
the shot
bottom
too
left.
early, man.
Slot that bottom left. That was a
The
good ball.
touch, yeah, he's on.
Look, yeah,
The
touch it in front of you. Push it. Bang.
He
Or
didn't know
even
whether-
push it. Fake
even
and
just-
go onto your
yeah,
left foot.
fake that,
and then
yeah.
slot it home.
Could have even left it for Bruno. We might have had a better chance.
We're getting
You
chance
expect him
after
to top
chance.
that, though,
Yeah.
Yeah, especially after the first one.
Play Luke.
Wait, why didn't you catch it? It looked like he could have caught that.
Yeah.
Didn't it look like he could have caught that?
Yeah.
Did, but
Why did he go, no, I don't want
Maybe
that?
he didn't want to be landing on his back with the ball in his hand, maybe, and it bounced out. I don't know.
That looked like he could have caught that. It looked like he didn't even hit the ball properly. How did that happen?
maybe anticipated it to be.
Nah, you could
Yeah,
catch
he
that
could catch
ball.
that. It should catch
Could have
that.
caught that.
He was already decision made, innit? I'm going to slap this off no matter what. No matter how soft this comes to me, I'm slapping it. De Gea, do not make this happen. We've given a good account of ourselves so far.
Should be winning.
Yes,
David.
well done.
You know what I've
Should be winning
noticed?
this
They're,
game.
they're not really pressuring him in the 6-yard box.
Yeah.
Played Fred. Ref.
Come on, ref!
Oh my goodness me. Ref, are you serious?
Played.
Wait it again. Are we? Ah, it's only gone and ricocheted to them. Oh my days.
Garnacho's
Yes,
coming on. I think
Garnacho,
I've
get
just heard
yourself
the
on, lad.
commentator say.
Yeah, you can't really blame De Gea, can
Someone's
you?
got.
Nah, because he can't go there, can he?
No.
You
Leave
can't
the
even
whole
blame
front.
Varane because he's gone through. I don't know.
just-
Like,
It's just a great cross, like you said, isn't it?
Varane's
Yeah.
probably anticipating Lewandowski takes a touch
Yeah.
or gets a shot off.
Yeah, and he's got to be ready for that.
Barca are lucky to be level.
Very lucky.
Come on, Garnacho.
They've had 2 chances and
Veghorst
scored
off.
2 goals.
Sancho.
yeah, he's tired now, and he's only played a couple of games. He can't be
Sancho
playing.
off, Garnacho
I think
on.
Sancho played well.
Go
Well
left,
done,
go,
Sancho.
go left, go left.
Go on, lad.
Is he going left? And Bruno on the right still?
I think so.
Well done, Sanch.
He's done well, Sancho.
Good game from him.
Yeah, I'm having that. He looked
I can't
lively.
believe how many chances we've had, you know. I'm really surprised how many chances we've made. This, I know this isn't the league and they were poor in Europe. They conceded 12 goals in the Champions League, but this doesn't look like a we've conceded 7 goals all season team, does
told
it?
you, yeah, that's what I was
we
thinking.
could have scored 7 goals tonight.
Yeah.
Genuinely, we
Yeah,
should have scored
yeah,
4 or 5.
Yeah.
Like
Totally
the
agree.
chance that Rashford had there, the chance that Veghorst missed in the first
Yeah.
half, then a few half chances even. Rashford in the first half, Veghorst with the back heel flick that didn't
Yeah.
go in, Sancho with the one that just after that. I can't believe how many chances we've made.
That's some great chances.
Come on, 10 minutes to go, probably just under 15.
I
or
do
so.
not try that.
That's out.
How many
Who's coming
subs
on?
are they
it's
gonna do?
Ferran Torres coming on, isn't it?
Does not matter. Wan-Bissaka's there.
Rafinha off, Ferran Torres on.
You don't need to come off. Good job he's come off.
Yeah, he's been
I'm
alright.
happy that he's off.
Yeah.
He's dangerous. And he's peed right off.
Yeah, he scored the goal, didn't he?
Mm.
The second goal.
How you take me off?
Did
I'm killing it.
he cross the ball for Alonso's goal as well?
He's so peed off.
Yeah, he's just fuming,
he
isn't
did toss the ball as well. On
Torres
his
on.
corner.
Rafinha off. Goal kicked to Manchester United. I still feel like we could score another goal here. I really do.
About 10 minutes to go in it.
Yeah.
Rashford scoring the winner, lads.
We're going to get the win. Garnacho's through on goal, slots it home.
Go on then. What the fuck about there?
Oh, win it!
Oh my days. There's something in this for us.
Do you know what Barcelona like? Do you know Arsenal in the last 15 minutes against City last week, last night, where they were going?
Ref.
Pull him down, man. Get a yellow.
Stick to the game plan. Stick to the game plan. And it's the game plan's not really working.
Yeah. Take him out. Take him out.
Play Casa.
Nah, he's already been booked.
Oh my gosh.
Not another booking, that's for sure.
Get up off the floor. It's not that bad a foul. I hate that, man. Trying to give a yellow card. Don't try and give me 2 yellows.
I didn't see what happened there.
Just a little touch to him.
He made the first tackle, then he kind of overstretched for the ball again. Let's see.
Well, it's not a yellow, though, is it?
No.
Never a yellow.
The guy's up. He's always these
Can't even
people.
tell if it's a foul.
You know what? I swear I'd change the rules. I'd have a room of people, refs watching the game and looking at replays of everything. And if people pretend to be injured, they get a yellow card.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now. I hate it. Fakers.
Is he screwing still?
Yeah. Rafinha's like on the verge of tears for being subbed off. Fucking hell, he played 83 minutes. It's not the end of the world, is it?
It's just in the game where it's in the balance, isn't it? And he's just been part of 2 goals and now he's off the pitch.
Yeah. He was probably in his head like, I'm scoring the winner.
Yeah.
When you get that, I'm scoring the winner here. And then he gets taken off, it's like, hold on a minute. I was about to score the winner.
I was winning this.
Why
didn't you want me to score the winner?
Free
kick to Barca. Fatty stood over it, clips it to the back post, headed away by Varane.
That did. Isn't that off? No foul. Well done, Rafa. Play Bruno.
No.
Referee, get out of town. They get a penalty here. It's an absolute.
Well, just get it over there, Fred.
50p head, man.
That's fine. What's going on? What?
This referee, man. The ball just moved that way.
Nah, it's his tit and his bicep. That's well above his. I think that's too high on his arm.
He's not moved his arm. It can't be. If it hit his other hand, maybe, because his other hand was up.
His arm's down by his side. You can't give a penalty for that. They're just trying to get these free kicks, aren't they? That's their game plan at the minute, is get the ball. When they get near you on the edge of the box, go down.
Who did I say? Rashi and who? Casemiro?
Did you?
I think I said Rashi and Bruno, didn't I?
Bruno.
He didn't get one.
No.
Not Rashi, right, anyway. Hopefully we get another one and I'm completely wrong and we win.
Who scored the first goal? I can't remember.
Are they going VAR?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I thought the ref walked away from.
Who was it?
Who scored?
I can't even think. Who scored United's first goal?
Rashford.
And
Own goal and Rashford.
Oh, own goal. That was it.
Oh my! That hit the post, you know.
How did that stay out?
No idea. That looked in. That. What happened there?
This is mad. This is just mad.
That's.
Oh my gosh.
Chance here for Barca.
Save.
De Gea.
What
That's a good
save. Hey, come on, boys.
See, we're struggling here now. It's backs to the walls here.
That's too many people.
Get
that.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Come on then. Bit of composure.
And AJ's down.
Yeah.
He does sound like he's
his
boxing,
name?
innit?
He does do boxing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of Barcelona pressure now.
Come on, United, man. We got to get this back. In the last 5, we got to get something going again. Do not let him in. Well done, long legs. Where you going?
Played.
Time now.
Time.
Find Garnacho. Garnacho's there. Slide him. There he is. He's in. Oh no, he's not.
He should have went to Garnacho.
I think he was on. I
think he was on. Yeah. I think he had to skew it outwards.
I was fuming at that.
Yeah.
Watch the runner, Wan-Bissaka. Watch the runner. There he is. And the one inside now. Dangerous.
Scary.
These guys play ball, man.
That's a good pass first time.
It is dangerous football. They remind me of Arsenal. Like, the way they just, like, expansive and just get at you.
No.
Played Luke.
Ref, can we get a foul somewhere? Just anything.
Somehow.
Just anything. Well done.
Hey,
Right.
Casemiro.
Go on, Garnacho. Garnacho.
Rashford.
Good
Great
ball. One more. Ah, give it back to him. Give it to him. Give it to him. ASAP. Take him on.
No, he's got 3 around him, man.
Okay, keep the ball for a minute. That's okay. Keep the ball for a minute.
Too late, man.
It's
Gave it
all
too
right,
late.
it's all right. He killed
They've
it.
had Barca have had
Go
the
on,
ball
Garnacho,
for
skin him.
the last 15 minutes. I don't mind us just
Vegos, get in the box.
wait a minute.
There's no one there.
Shoot.
Keep the ball. Just keep it wider. Right, can we get it in? In swinger. Ah. Back post. There we go. Ah.
Bring it down.
Keep it. Turn out now. Whatever.
That's it.
Hold on, Malacia.
Love that. Well done, Albert.
Win that.
That'll do. Try putting
Love
them under
that
the cuff.
shot.
They'll get nervous.
Brilliant.
We're all
Luke.
good, man. Keep that ball.
Because they're
Love
at home.
it.
They need to win.
Love that.
Well, they'll think
In
they need.
control. Keep it. Back
16
in
attempts
control.
each.
It's been even game.
Back
innit?
in control.
Go on.
Don't try and make the running
Vegos
behind.
says
He's not gonna
pace.
get the ball there.
That's the best we could have hoped for there. 'Cause that Vegos was not getting that ball.
exactly. But actually, who's he racing? Because them boys are not the fastest. Christensen has come on as well, hasn't he? So play that wide. Play it wide. It's not to him.
Whip.
Garnacho, please.
We need to get him on the ball more.
Yeah, he's
We'll find it.
staying wide out there.
Love it, man on.
Hold on, Bruno.
One
Keep
more,
the
one,
ball.
two.
Waiting for that
And the guy's running, third runner. Third man running. You see
It's a
that
bit
guy?
better
Who
though,
was
just
it?
holding the possession.
Fred
a bit
needed
more.
to tell him then, quick innit? Like,
Yeah, there we
give him the
go.
pass.
There we go. Oh. Play one. One more.
Rashford. Tiddler.
Couple more across and it would have been a goal.
Some
Good
good passing
though,
there.
good football, good
Vegos did
football,
well. Casemiro did well.
Took the pressure off us a bit as well.
Yeah.
Just holding the possession up.
Yeah. Look like
Into
we
the
can
90th minute now. We'll be into injury time shortly.
Oh,
90 minutes gone.
another misplaced pass.
4 minutes added on. Barcelona on the ball. Wan-Bissaka gets a block. No, it's a goal kick.
No. Well done, Wan-Bissaka.
4 minute stoppage time.
We beat these at home, you know.
Yeah.
We just need to hold on here. We beat these at home.
Oh,
Oh,
Casemiro
Casemiro's hit the post.
took 2 touches and then almost put it in his own goal. Again, good
Save that,
reactions.
especially with the bounce in front of him.
Yeah.
Can he save that? Catch
But
it?
you'd expect him to save it, wouldn't you?
Can he catch it?
No, I think because it bounced into the ground, I don't think he wanted to risk it.
Yeah.
I'll get it with that one. The other one where he just pushed it.
Yeah,
wide
that
for
one
no
you should
reason.
have definitely caught that one.
Yeah.
And said, what are you trying to do?
Come on, let's end on the front foot here.
Win that red course.
Well done.
Hey,
Go on, Marcus. In there.
Well
in
done,
there.
Vegs. Doing all right today as well.
He's
you
had a
reckon
good game.
Frankie de Jong's seen United and fancies it?
I hope so.
Yeah, he's definitely going to fancy it now. If he's got to leave. If he's not got to leave, he's not going nowhere.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think so, lad. You got Shaw
Hey,
there.
Luke.
Don't worry about that.
He's been exceptional again today, Luke Shaw.
He always is.
Other than the first 5 minutes where Lewandowski sort of went past him a little bit.
Yeah.
But even then, he pushed him out wide.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, it was
he's
going
just
wide as it was.
excellent, isn't he?
Couldn't really do much about that either. Come on, United. Let's get a last minute winner. Courtesy of Ollie. Gunner. So
Bring Delo on, number 20. Number 10's already scored.
Let's get that header.
Number 20 scored.
That's a good touch, that.
Play Fred. Play Darren.
well done.
Oh,
Hey,
he
it's
kept
kept
it in.
on. Oh, what? No, it's not off,
Go
ref.
out.
Spider,
He
it's
didn't-
not
he didn't know what
offside.
he was doing, but that didn't go out.
What a spider challenge. Love that. I don't think so. Don't be silly. Yes, Fred. Okay.
Oh, unlucky. That was the right thing.
Bruno. Hey, Fred's done better as well. You know what? They've all done better. They made some mistakes. Everyone has, to be fair now.
You expect it though, innit, against
Yeah.
Bath.
Oh, I know.
Look at that Vegos.
Yeah.
Fred.
No.
Oh my gosh.
I thought that crept in, you know.
Did you?
So did I. I thought it just slowly went in. And
Is it a
it's
corner?
not a foul. It's not a corner.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Took a
He
deflection
looks a
of
bit
it.
like Ahmed as well. His face looks a
Is
bit.
that Ansu Fati?
Yeah,
it
it's
was
a
a-
block.
yeah.
Big block, actually.
We cannot let a set piece goal
another
happen
one.
again, boys. We've got to
They've
block
looked
it out.
dangerous as well from the last few.
Wow, what a tough game this has been.
Win that.
Don't worry, boys.
Go on, Alejandro. Go on.
Let's go. Oh, first touch forward and that's a goal. Win it.
Down, you know.
Stay wide, stay wide.
You're an absolute fringe, bro.
So I'm saying, get out of
Nothing wrong with him.
Idiot. I hate this. That's what I mean.
Yeah, if he got the right, he was unlucky, to be fair. It was difficult to do what he was trying to do.
Oh, look at that ball.
Great
block.
block.
Oh my gosh, what a block, Malacia.
Block by Malacia.
He's been good tonight
Them
as well.
kind of balls are dangerous, you know. They're the Man City kind of balls that you can't do nothing about.
Yeah.
Oh, they got
Are
quality.
they claiming handball? He doesn't look scared.
This is dangerous, man. Garnacho, can you get the ball and run straight upfield and score?
Okay, thanks.
Can you do it, Garnacho? Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you knock it out your feet and get going?
It's not keeping that in. Well done.
Yes.
Well done, Bruno.
That should be it now.
Yeah, that's got to be full time, surely.
4th minute of injury time's almost up. 2-2.
Jesus Christ, what a game.
Great game, though.
Yeah,
Great game.
really good. Great score prediction, by the way.
Yes. Well,
called it.
Not both goal scorers, though, but
no.
One
well,
of them.
who would have predicted an own goal?
One of them, Rashi. Bruno did touch it just before it went to someone.
That's true.
Still OG.
Ref with a really spitty whistle there. Did you see that?
I wish we would have got that pen. Oh.
Yeah, we need to see that again.
Blow
there
the
we go,
whistle.
full time. Barcelona 2, Manchester United 2. A good result. I'd have taken that before the game
It's a
started.
very good result. Barca could have won it in the end when you look at them few chances, but we should have had a penalty for sure.
Yeah.
And we had another countless amount of chances.
Yeah.
Maybe 2-2 is a good result, but you do feel like we could have won.
Yeah.
But I still feel like we beat them at Old Trafford, so I'm happy.
Yeah. Quick thoughts?
Yeah, I think exactly how I expected it to go, really. It's going to be tight, but both teams were looking like they're going to score.
Yeah.
They both did score. And 2-2, and there's loads of chances in the game. Exactly where both teams are. It looks like we're both in the similar positions in terms of our progression back to the top.
Yeah.
And like I say, it's you can't really separate it, really. When you look at the chances, both sides, you can't really separate the two and say they deserve to win over us. We've had good chances, they've had good chances.
Yeah.
I think a draw is a fair result.
Yeah, I think a draw is probably a fair result as well. But now we've got to win the game at Old Trafford. That's the big thing, isn't it?
We do win the game at Old Trafford.
But they've got to win the game at Old Trafford
Exactly.
as well. So
exactly.
what's harder? For them, it's for them, isn't it? So
definitely. Right, that's going to be all from us. Thank you, Nathan, for coming on. We'll get the link to your channel in the description as well. And yeah, make sure you go check that. What's the name of your channel?
Dukes United Show.
Dukes United Show. Make sure you check that out. Adam McCullough, thank you. We'll hear from him in just a few minutes as well. Go on, what you got?
No.
I thought you were going to say something. Bye-bye, something.
Bye.
Yeah. Man United 2, Barcelona 2. Excited, isn't it? All to play for in the second leg. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and stick around because we'll be back for our full review in just a minute. Stay where you are. You'll be automatically redirected to that. So go for a wee, get a cup of tea, and we'll be back in 5 minutes for that.
Bars.
Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you in a bit.